Hello,
Whoa.
and welcome back. We're back again. Hello to Extra More in the chat room. I know you haven't chatted yet because something's popped up, but hi, welcome.
We're watching.
Yes, we're watching you. No, just kidding. You're watching us, I would assume. Oh, that camera is a little... It works. It works just fine. So, let's go ahead and jump into the recap, as last session was a fairly eventful session.
Spell 5e.
So, we began last session with the party
Open D&D
on
spell
trial
5e.
by one of the ascended monks of the floating islands. One of the myriad of invaders that has come from another plane, playing a game of cities that Alakran has now found itself in. They were commanded simply to make amends with the family who lost members in Alakran due to their actions on one of the prior sessions, where one of their fights, one of their spars with the monks, became lethal, and the monks retaliated by killing 8 humans on a ship and disintegrating the front half of that ship.
Which they admitted being guilty
It's not
for.
scary. We're fine.
They were then taught how to connect their actions and share the strange moves provided by the reality-bending rules of this area. One that has them drawing cards instead of starting with their normal actions. The cards drawn determine what actions they have, and they can now share them amongst each other. They proceeded to do battle with the Chain Master, who was a terrifying opponent, able to pick them up and slam them into their allies. Upon resting after the battle, they discovered that the creatures in this area would do the same. In order to avoid a lengthy combat, they were challenged to a one-on-one fight between Yaikzal and the much-recovered Chain Master. She managed a narrow victory. The end there was pretty tight, could have gone either way with one bad roll or one good roll on either side.
We both got shit cards all the time.
Yep. So she managed a narrow victory, and the party advanced to claim their reward. Soon after, we found most of them trapped and separated from Ari and Kaina, who were quickly able to dispatch the challengers on the other side of the trap, who had entrapped the party upon a bridge that they decided to send all of the most important members across at the same time.
Of course.
Oh,
And then-
yeah, well, I'm sure in hindsight it seems dumb.
After that, we watched them fall through illusions into the trap below, and eventually they found themselves traversing the Master's Sanctum, having to get past an illusion door as well as the stone placed on the other side of it. And we ended with Drae picking through a rather complicated lock and with difficulty managing to open it.
Difficulty, okay.
The door behind it forced itself open to reveal the massive, hollow chamber within. The Master turning towards them and casting her gaze across the party, the same Master who came down to annihilate the front half of that ship in retaliation for your actions before. So we come back with you guys staring across at her. I'm going to switch over to the live scene here. This is the portion of it that you can see, the chains hanging into the middle, the suspended platform in the center, a crackling circle of energy around the Master within it, and then the walkway all around the sides towards basically just an open pit to the lake beside Alakran, about 100 or 150 feet below, give or take. She turns and looks at the group of you, and you guys are left standing there at the doorway with her gaze upon you. What do you do? So, well, I'll wait to play the music. So, what do you all do? I can just open the doors?
See, where would people be? I would be, like, at the door.
Yes. Berrian would like to be a little bit back there. And we'll just move these guys up here. I'm also going to take the symbols off them, as they would no longer be blessed.
Still 11 minutes.
Damn it.
Right. So, what are you all doing as she stares at you, face impassive, from the center of her circle and platform hanging by the chains?
So, like, can you describe the room?
So you've got a large square room that is, it's about 70 by 70 across, and the 20 feet around the outside of the square are walkway, and then it is just an open pit down to the bottom. Each corner of the square has a pillar going up to the ceiling with chains thicker than you are going to the center, holding up the 4 corners of a suspended 20 by 20 area in the center of it, upon which is a crackling circle of energy, the Mistress standing within it.
In the center of the crackling circle of energy.
Yes.
We're here for our part of the city.
You step forward and call out to her. As she looks over at you specifically, little interest gleaming. You are very direct.
Yeah, there's no point in batting around.
And what would you have this challenge be then?
If you look back at you guys, any ideas? Because we've been fighting all day. We could, if anything that's not fighting.
Have you heard of rock, paper, scissors?
I am not familiar with such.
It's a strategy game.
My question, more finely pointed. Do you wish to play as my students do? Or are you here for blood?
Definitely not here for blood, but could we play as the students and still get our city part back? Or do we have to
We're here to
fight?
Win the challenge.
How do we do this trial?
It seems you are suggesting that should you be victorious, I withdraw. Take my students and my palace with me,
And
and
we,
return your portion of the city.
yes.
Yep, sounds right.
And if you lose, what do you stake against my operations?
I guess it would be that you get to keep our city and the people that we cherish that lived in this area.
They are of no interest to me. They are a consequence of my arrival.
What's something you desire?
You may have noticed, my students have a very particular way of fighting. Perhaps you have drawn the false conclusion that they and I are much alike. I am interested in learning and teaching. And everyone I meet is both my teacher and my student. They have gathered around me and taken use from some of my teachings, and I have learned some from them. I'm most interested in what I will learn from you.
Alright, so we'll teach you some stuff if you win.
Could teach you about. I don't know if you know much about the new city you're in, or this new world. I don't know. We could teach you about that.
I could teach you rock, paper, scissors.
A lesson of my choice from each of you.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Very well. The challenge is accepted. Before we start, though, I must ask you. You've traveled past my students, fought many of them. What have you learned? And as she does this, you notice her eyes skirt across the party. Everybody except for Drae.
I learned more about monks. As a monk, haven't been around them much. And there's a lot of cooler weapons I could use. And the whole swinging them in the air, like wrapping it around, swinging around, that's really cool. I like that.
Lessons of combat and belonging.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes glance over towards Berrian.
That as soon as you think you know something, there's things about it you don't know.
Lessons in our limits, then. Directs them over and avoids Drae to land over on Lorelei.
I've learned the value of honor and compassion.
Lessons on humanity. They travel over towards Ari beside her and looks over. I've learned not to let everyone go on the same bridge.
It was one time.
Lessons in practicality. Then. They go over towards Kena, this time cutting across the group and skipping over Drae once again.
They're like looking. Well,
I do not think I am in a position to be your teacher. Looks over to Drae this time alone. And I can see your lesson on its way. One in greed.
Because of this?
Steps forward, brings her hand to her fist. Bows towards the group of you in the same challenge you guys have received before. If you guys bow back, go ahead and set yourself where you would be standing on the map. I'm going to get some music going. I feel like the apocalypse music is appropriate for a boss fight.
Crazy. And we're still drawing.
Let me just look and make sure this is...
No.
Oh, Young Poppins, hello from work. Hello, Eon.
Hello.
Are we battling dragons and dungeons? Not quite. This is
a
master of
scary
the
monk lady.
Yeah, she is
Terrifying.
proven to be capable with magic and have powerful items upon her. So its own kind of fear that's a little different from, the presence of a dragon.
Rolling bad on
The
initiative.
foundry could even be a little bit louder. And let's get initiative for everybody
Berrian.
involved here.
Not all the cards.
Okay, we can trade these.
Yes.
We've learned how to do.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
Guys, all that.
I've got some bonus actions.
Party.
Some actions.
That's pretty. Man.
No movement though.
I have a movement if you want to. Do you have anything to trade for movement?
What do you need?
Bonus action would be great.
Bonus action. I can
Perfect.
Yeah. Lorelei is a bonus action for you.
Okay.
Yaikzal, you're putting yourself there is where you want to start?
Yep.
Okay, I will reveal the rest of the map. Which would also reveal a few enemies you have not seen before.
Oh, there's lots. Okay.
You will be able to see the...
Take your bonus.
And both of the monks, the ascended monks that flank either side of this, would also be revealed. Alright. I'm going to bring Kana up with you guys here, and Ari back by Lorelei there. And then for initiative, I would like to start with Lorelei, please.
Lorelei got a 10.
10. Alright. A little worse than what I got for her. Oh, that's 100.
That's also acceptable.
Yaikzal.
I got a 20.
20. Very good.
Oh, look at me like.
Berrian.
I got a 5.
Very nice. Okay, Drae.
Drae got a 15.
15. And then I am going to roll for the Enlightened Monk since she is a boss. Just need to look at her dex there. Okay.
And chat, I have disadvantage on everything because I'm tired.
She
Yeah.
is
He
exhausted.
didn't sleep
Yep.
last night.
Speaking of which,
before
why
the
don't
boss
we
battle.
put a token
So-
on you to represent your exhaustion.
Enjoy.
Hello, adventurers. Hello.
We'll use poison. You know what? This
I'll just
silence thing looks pretty exhausted. I like that.
He looks tired.
Exactly. Okay, so you guys bow towards her. Few of you stepping into the room, you would be able to see around you, flanking either side of this on the other side of the pillars, are two of the red-robed monks that you saw before. Older and Jesus, that's loud. Older and better adorned than the ones you've been fighting up until now. Equal in status, you would say, to the Enlightened Monk who dealt with your guys' trial. You imagine they are a little tougher than what you've been dealing with till now. Off to the left are two creatures, definitely outsider in nature. One stands like a humanoid, although small. They have a face almost like a dragonborn with spikes coming out all around their body and lizard-like appearances. And the other one is a four-legged creature, the legs all coming out of this like squat torso, each of them tipped with almost like spikes, chitinous spikes on the end of them. A face that looks like it opens down the middle and a massive tail going behind it. Right.
That's a big
and you
one.
would see rising behind her the massive hand you guys watched
Can
her
you put me
ride
by
on
Lorelei?
before.
Yeah. Lorelei's right behind you.
Okay.
Alright, so this is where we begin combat. We are starting with the Enlightened one. who got one more than you did, Yaikzal.
Crazy.
So, taking her first turn, summoning up her hand, and they are going to start by using. Oh, I need to draw
Just
cards
let us
for
know
them.
when you
That's
gotta
right.
grab the stuff.
So I got 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
Alex is
I'll just
grabbing
run
it.
and grab it.
Creatures,
Yeah.
4 cards each. 5, 10, 15, 20
Well,
cards.
if it's Alex's turn, someone else will have to get it.
You gonna draw for me?
No drawing for you.
20 cards, please.
No.
Draw them. Oh, they're all in the discard.
What's my weird thing?
New to D&D, just started watching Critical Role recently, and our friend hid y'all from me until I saw their Twitter post, so I told them I'd pop in tonight and watch to enjoy a smaller home game.
Oh, cool.
I feel loved.
Welcome. Yes. There's the friend in
Thank you
question.
very much,
He told us he
Yondu.
took that step. We're like, good for you, man. Letting it out into your regular
Yeah.
groups. Let us know if the music's too loud. It's kind of hard to tell from this side. I try to manage the audio as best I can.
And let us know if we're too quiet.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm going to
That's-
yell at them about it, but if you let us know, that's helpful too. He says, love you too, my friend. Back to you, so. Nice to have you here, my friend.
Nice.
So, starting with him,
Bye.
the other thing I want to have open is what the hell kind of actions the different cards are, because I doubt I remember that from last week.
That's crazy.
Okay, so, a clubs is an action, diamonds is a reaction, spades is a movement, and hearts is a bonus action.
You'll be crazy. I actually remembered all that.
Low power.
It was,
Wow.
yeah, my brain was like, finally you'll remember something.
So, using their Bigby's Hand-esque spell, bonus action. So they are going to use one of their hearts cards to move the hand up. How much can it move? 6 feet, and one of the following effects. This is going to go forward directly for Drae. As it pummels towards you. That's going to be a roll
Hey,
to
you're extra
hit.
AC.
What did it do?
The Bigby's hand is going to strike at Drae.
And who's controlling it?
This
Her.
is the lady in the
assume.
middle. That is a 27 to hit.
It hits.
Oh my god.
And that is going to be 10.
Wait, is this an attack roll?
This is an attack roll.
Okay.
13. Okay, that is 21 force damage.
I will uncanny dodge to reduce that by 11
Okay.
with a
You
reaction.
bet 10.
Yeah. 21 minus 11 is 10.
Yeah, it halves in your favor.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, as the fist comes flying out from behind her, clenches, striking towards you, you throw yourself sideways so that it hits you, throws you into the wall, and you kind of like bounce off the wall and gain your footing before running
shit.
back up to fight it, as it just slams into you, fist style. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
Drae is great at these.
Music seems good, voices seem good, DM sounds roomy, but I'm guessing there's some distance there between you and the mic, but I can definitely
right
hear
beside me.
you
I can bring it. Does this assist with that?
all.
Actually, I'll bring it in front of me a little more. I don't really need you guys to be attached. That may have just fucked our cameras, definitely. Oh no, that's... Let's see if everything's still working after I do that. Indeed, my camera has frozen. I will just...
Yondu, if you like the art, I made the art.
Yeah.
It's on screen.
Meet the artist.
Go to my webcam, and then going... Is that the wrong one? There we go. I'm moving forward.
Ooh,
I'm moving again.
you are sideways.
You guys are moving... I shouldn't be.
Oh, there you go. You're back.
Yep.
Great. Thank you very much, Yondu. Let me know if that helps.
My,
Right. So, what did you get on that perception check?
21.
21. You notice as you're like standing there and getting ready to try to like dodge this, and the fist is coming for you. You like it was coming pretty fast. Probably couldn't have avoided it, but something like pulled on you at the last moment and really fouled your step.
Okay, so something outside of the hand messed with me.
Something outside of the hand has messed with you and made this harder to avoid.
No idea of what that was, though, just like a force.
And the
Not
art looks
certain
great.
yet.
We love artists in my neck of the woods. Thanks.
Okay. And then, as you've been hit with an attack, they are going to go ahead and use their reaction to increase the damage by a d10. So you're going to take another 6 damage.
Okay.
That would also be half, so you
yeah.
take 3.
Okay.
And I got to spend one of their reactions.
Was that
which are
her
diamonds.
doing it?
That is her doing that, yeah.
Okay.
And then, as her action, she's going to use an action and a reaction to hold an action. I'll discard and discard a diamond. As that brings us to Yaikzal.
Okay.
Yay, go Yaikzal! You got this!
I'm gonna
So,
move.
unlike Bigby's hand, this hand does fill its space, so you cannot move through it in combat. It's not exactly the same as a few different.
Is this a big pillar?
That is a big pillar, so if you wanted, you could easily clear that gap and jump over the chain to get to them if you wanted. Given your jumping ability, there would be no roll required, or you can go around it.
How well are these chains secured?
Very well.
Okay.
Thicker than you are
Okay.
and built into the stone.
I'm gonna wait. No, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be at a point where if I move again, they get that. I was here. Okay, I want to move around them. Here, does this one work?
You have a bunch of movement.
Yeah. Does this work?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll take you the same amount of movement. That'll take you 30 feet to get over there.
But I can stand here.
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Sort beside that pillar. The squares don't line up perfectly, but it will.
Okay, I'm going to use my action with my sword and attack him with my sword.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit as you run towards this ascended monk.
Go get the food. Food's here.
Hey, our food's here.
It only took like an hour.
Yeah.
No, it won't hit. I got a 7.
7.
So
is
that would be
a
a
miss.
17.
That'll miss.
Yeah.
You
Again.
get 2 attacks if that was an action.
That's a natural one.
Okay. You run up, taking your first strikes. 2 punches coming towards them as they just, like water, just
Well, it's a sword.
block them to either side. Oh, right, your sword, yeah.
And then I'm gonna punch him.
Okay, go ahead and roll a hit.
That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will hit. As the 2 sword blades are parried, you
No,
mentioned
19.
hit the last strike. 19 will still hit.
Okay.
Hey! Food.
Uh,
That'll probably have to wait till the break unless somebody passes out.
Yeah.
9
We will
damage.
see. We will see.
9 damage
I'll
to
slam
them.
my pop.
Very well.
It's all like stapled shut. So
Okay.
And then I'm using a key point.
Okay. Go ahead for your flurry of blows. Get that 1 extra attack in there.
Let me just count it off. Okay. No, it won't hit.
No.
well, they are cans of pop.
These ones are
Yeah.
a little bit more skilled
Yeah.
than even the teacher monks that you've been fighting so far. And just parrying your sword blows, blocking your punches. One of them manages
Not
to
sponsored,
get
by the
through,
way.
but no change on their face. They're barely scratched.
No, that's my turn.
Very well.
Leave these for now.
Next up, we have the very same monk that you are fighting. I'm just going to make sure that it's updated everybody's position there. Yes. Okay. They are going to take an action to attack you twice as they reach into their robe and pull out the weapons you've seen a few of them use before. Just circular blades that come to a handle, one in each hand. First attack roll. That is a 27 to hit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, don't be opening the food. You make yourself hungry.
I am hungry.
I don't need the spell in my life,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
I was planning on eating.
I'm gonna eat as well.
If you
so-
really need to eat, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I have eaten nothing today.
Yeah.
Alex, if you can pass me on to when you get a chance.
Okay, that is 8 damage to you. They're going to make their second attack as part of their multi-attack. That is also a 27 to hit.
Wow, 327s.
And that is 7 damage to you from that one. That's 2 strikes towards you. They are going to spend a bonus action
That's his.
Damn.
to attack you as well. This one with their fist. And that's a natural 1 to hit you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's
so it's
great.
gonna
Is there
miss.
4 per speed?
Not with this.
And they have to grab that.
And then
Yeah.
they're going to.
No, 4?
Alex just said no. There's
No.
So he's gonna go grab some.
Yeah.
They're
Okay,
gonna go
nominee.
ahead and.
Just go grab food. Like, go grab the forks. I'm not eating.
That is
So
a
don't open the
22
rest.
to hit you.
Oh, I need
Who is
mine.
it trying to hit?
That's trying to hit
all of
Yaikzal
the
still.
sandwich now?
Alright, guys.
I'll see some of
This
it.
can't be that much of a distraction.
Yeah.
Well, like, it's not supposed to be. I don't know why everyone's talking to me while I'm
Alright.
doing this.
22 to hit you.
Yeah.
And that is 8 damage as they manage to land an elbow strike with their last attack there. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, I did not spend a card. So, that is going to bring us to this creature, who is going to move up to here, next to Kana, and is going to make an attack against her.
There's no sandwich.
There was no
Okay,
sandwich?
and because it has
Pierogies are still
ambush,
Was there no-
it is going to have advantage on her because she has not had a turn yet. It's going to
I'm
use
getting
its
my
flurry.
money back for this.
It's going to use its flurry of claws ability. So with advantage, and with one action, that is a.
This one?
Yep.
What's its bonus to hit? That is a 15 to hit Kana. Her armor is a 16, I do believe, so that is going to miss. I'm going to open her, just in case I'm missing things, though. Kana is the one I always forget to open. I don't know what the rule is about me running D&D, but I'm not allowed to remember to open Kana. Okay,
Make
I was
sure
correct.
it
She
wasn't
has
like
16
dark
full
out.
armor.
See it?
Actually, I'm up right away, aren't I?
Yep.
Soon.
Okay. I'll be.
It's going to make its second attack with advantage on her. That is a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Which is going to be 8 plus 7 for 15, 4 for 19 damage to her. She will take 9 instead because she is a beast. Okay, so 9 damage. So that's 2 attacks. It's going to make its third attack with advantage. That will also hit, but not a critical this time, for 8 damage, which means she will take 4. That is 3 attacks. It's going to make its fourth attack with advantage. That will hit as well. For 9 damage, she will also take 4 from
No.
that.
Missing.
Nope.
Going to make its fifth attack with its first attack action.
Fifth, 5
that will
attacks.
Also hit for 6 damage, of which she will take 3.
Sorry.
And then its sixth and final attack with its flurry ability. And that one is going to miss.
So how many attack action cards did it use?
1 so far.
With 6 attacks.
Yes, this creature has a flurry of attacks ability. Has a recharge on it, so it can't use it all the time, but it can make 6 claw attacks. That's an action.
Okay.
Is the soups there?
And then it is going to.
Did you go grab
It's going to use its. Oh, and then it can also move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So it's going to move over here. It's going to use some movement to climb over you guys as it scales the wall effortlessly. Actually, it'll probably run down the pit a little and come back up over this side.
Okay.
And I think that's all it's going to do. It's going to forfeit the rest of its actions. Which brings us to our Weaver over here. They are going to use a movement.
So you said Weaver, which thing?
This is one of the Ascendant Monks. They're going to use their movement to move up next to Kana. They are going to use a bonus action to make an attack against her. That will hit. So that's a D4 for 8 damage, which is 4 to Kana. And Kana's health total, where is she sitting? She is injured at the moment. And then it's going to use another bonus action to attack her again. That will hit as well.
Almost
20
fell
to
down the
hit.
stairs. Oh god.
5 damage becomes 2 damage to Kana. And she's sitting there taking a lot of these blows, but they're just kind of ganging up on this point. She's taking a flurry of strikes from this group.
Okay.
Which brings us to Drae, as you now have this mangler beside you, skittering across the ground.
Mangler.
Yes.
All right. Hi.
Hi indeed.
Hello.
Okay.
You don't get a high back, just a
Jesus.
Oh, you-
Okay.
At least they responded. Sandwich.
Yonder Poppin says, "Not the mangler, kill it with fire!"
Right. Okay. I'm gonna use my Joker. And I'm going to try to cast hideous laughter on him.
Okay, what type of saving throw is
Using a
this?
super
That is a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, a wisdom saving throw on the mangler. Where is its wisdom?
Low.
Okay. That's a 3.
All right. I was like, oh jeez, coochie, under its chin, telekinetically.
Kill it with
as
fire.
Invisible force starts to like tickle across the underbelly of the creature, and less laughter and more like spasmodic panic. What type of effect does this put it under? It's
Okay.
incapacitated.
It is. Let me get the actual thing. It is prone
Okay.
and incapacitated and unable to stand up.
Okay, I'm gonna give it stunned over here for now. Okay, and the held action from the Enlightened One is going to go off. As you cast the spell, she looks over at you doing it, and repeats your chant verbatim, and sends the same effect towards you. I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from you.
I like her.
It's a dirty one.
31.
Oh wait, I'm next to Lorelei. That's a 3.
You also come under the effect of Tasha's hideous laughter.
I look at the thing squirming on the ground like, oh no! I also fall
You
down.
feel the laughter bubbling up from inside you. At first it feels natural, and you feel like getting stirring. You're like, oh no, no. As you guys watch him fall onto his back.
He has a case of the ticklies.
He does have a case that they both do.
Yep. We're just rolling around together.
Indeed. All right. Next up in initiative, we have Ariana.
She has a movement and a action.
Movement and an action. Okay, she's going to step forward to here. Let's see what spell she's got on her. She is going to... she is going to try a blight on the creature on the ground there.
Oh.
Right on.
Okay. So, I believe that's a con save. Blight. Okay. Creature of your choice within range.
Puns.
Constitution saving throw.
Puns are my favorite thing.
That is a natural 1. Okay, as that is going to be 8d8 of necrotic damage to the creature. 4, 5, 9, 15. That is cocked. 20, 25, 27. Okay, that is 31 damage necrotic to the creature. As, is that touch? No, 30 feet. So she just reaches her hand out, and you guys watch as the creature's purple skin starts to blister and fester, rot bubbling out as pus from it, sloughing off in spots.
Oh my god.
As that is going to injure the creature. Lorelei, you're up.
Okay. Lorelei is going to... Okay. It's got a number of possible things here. We have said... I think we've established that these people aren't humanoids.
Okay, on
Yes,
table.
that's correct.
Okay.
So hold on.
No,
So,
sorry, they were humanoid. You guys used Hold Persian on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
just not the manglers.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, the
Even
manglers.
though the other one is human in shape, it would not count as humanoid.
Okay.
It's not a mangler either, but
Yeah.
it's also
Well,
not.
that's what you called it.
No, one of them's a mangler. There's another creature as well.
Okay.
Starspawn grew.
So Lorelei is going to use a movement to move here.
Really? You use movements to move? No,
Okay.
I would imagine.
Pushing past Drae, just like rolling on the ground, laughing, tears streaming out of his eyes.
Ah, jeez. She's going to look at this monk across from Kana.
Kana does.
She's going to cast Dominate Person with her action and use her reaction to give him disadvantage on his saving throw.
Right. Okay, so giving it disadvantage on Dominate Person. What type of saving throw is this?
Wisdom.
Okay, very well. With disadvantage, that is a dirty 20.
Just let me see what I
Oof.
have to find out what card I'm gonna need.
Unfortunate.
As the spell goes out towards it, and you watch it just blink towards her, tranquil look spread across its face.
Which thing?
This was one of the Enlightened Monks resisting her
Wisdom
dominate.
20. Okay.
Oh, hang on, we can trade cards.
Didn't you just use the Joker?
Here, well, I can do this. And now, I'm just going to use her Joker. Because she traded with Drae. Because you can do it at any time. To cast, a Sacred Flame at him.
Okay, that is a saving throw again.
Yes. Dexterity.
Dexterity saving throw. That is a dirty 20 again.
Fuck! And that's where she's at.
It's funny, they rolled lower on that one than they did with the disadvantage.
Wow.
Right, as the flame
Feels
flies out towards
sad.
them, and they just bend sideways as it shatters across the wall in a burst of radiant light. That brings us to Kana, who is up in the fight here and getting beat on. She's going to go ahead and try to attack them. However, she has disadvantage due to the creature across from it. Well, that's a natural one, so that's going to... Does she have an action? I should check first.
Yes, she does.
Okay, so that's going to miss.
So she has disadvantage from what?
The other creature that you guys have yet to engage, due to its presence, she has disadvantage targeting anything other than it.
Okay.
Okay, and that's going to hit with a dirty 20. However, they are going to use a reaction to parry that. So that'll miss as well. What else does she have after
She
uses that
has
action?
a bonus action and a movement.
Okay, she is going to move around the creature to here, to where she's flanked by these two, but somebody can get flanking on this one.
No
Okay.
reaction attacks?
No, none of the creatures. She didn't move out of range of any of them for a
Oh.
reaction attack. As that brings us to the other creature who she has just moved behind, or in front of, I guess. Having her on either side of it like that. It is going to ignore her and use a movement to get over.
She does have a
by
reaction.
Lorelei here. If she has a reaction, she will take an attack on it as it tries to go by. Okay, and that's not a disadvantage because she's attacking it, which means that nat 19 is going to stay.
Yeah.
Plus 5 for 11 damage. Okay. 11 damage hardly scratches the creature over. As it's going to move over here and go ahead and make an attack on Lorelei with its bite.
Cool.
That is a 25 to hit.
Hits.
As it bites into her, I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from her.
Okay.
As that is 7 piercing damage.
Drae cannot take reactions while incapacitated?
Correct.
Wow.
But
okay,
you
it's just gonna
do-
be one of those nights, huh?
You roll a wisdom save when it hits you.
Yeah. That is a 15.
Okay, a 15 is a failure. So all attacks against her have advantage until the end of the Grew's next turn. Okay. That ends its turn with a movement and an action. Yes, that's a movement. Which brings us to Berrian.
Okay. How far am I from the different?
Oh, actually, sorry. There's another action in here. It's going to take another attack on her now with advantage. 15.
Misses.
Okay. Now it's Berrian.
How many things? Like, how far am I away from things?
Okay, so Berrian, you are behind Lorelei and Drae, which means you're within 5 feet of the incapacitated Mangler. And then other than that, you'd have to move through Lorelei or Drae to either go to the right and help Yaikzal against the monk she's fighting there, or go left where there's Kana, Monk, and the Gru.
How far am I from the Enlightened one?
She is across a 15-foot gap, being in the central corridor with the energy surrounding her on the central platform, being held up by the chains.
Okay, and what do I get from the that energy?
What do you get from the energy,
I'm
like surrounding her?
expecting
Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
Okay. That is a 16.
16. It is some form of barrier. Definitely physical. You're not sure if it's also a magical barrier of some kind. Also, Yondu says we can just call him Yondu instead of Yondu Poppins food fur. I don't know. I really enjoy the way Yondu Poppins comes out of my mouth.
When he made the
Just
pun,
feels good.
it felt so nice to say Yondu poppin' puns. I have to. Also,
we
Yondu's-
just don't laugh your ass off. It'll make it harder to sit later.
Okay.
Yes, Danny.
All right. Can someone trade me? Is there a bonus action left?
Kana didn't use hers.
Okay, I'll trade that for that bonus action. Is there any actions left, or do we use all of our actions?
I don't know. I have a bonus action for sale.
Okay, I'm the last one in initiative, correct?
Yep.
Do we have any actions left from anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
No. Okay. I'm going to spend bonus action Blade Song. I'm going to spend another bonus action, and I'm going to Quicken Spell, cast a 5th level Shroud. I'm going to then. How far am I from the incapacitated?
You're within 5 feet of it. You're next to it.
Is there anything that I could get flanking with that isn't incapacitated?
There is not. No.
Nothing
Two of
is-
them are side by side by each other, so there's no way to get flanking on them.
Okay, but
The only one is if you went over to help Yaikzal, but that's a bit of movement away from you.
How far?
Let's see, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 50 if you jump good.
How far of a jump?
It's not a terribly hard jump. You gotta leap the chain, so you gotta clear like a 5-10 foot gap with a bit of an obstacle in the way. So not an incredibly difficult jump.
No, can't. My strength is brutal. And then the ones that are by Kana that I can't get on the other side of any of those.
Correct. You could get like 90 degrees with her on them, but they're side by side each other, so there's no room to flank them because they're also up against a wall.
Both of them are up against the wall.
Correct. Yeah, there's only 10 feet of space around this whole thing. So.
Okay, and what are the ones by Kana?
Kana, there is
If they
a
weren't
monk,
cold, but-
one of the Enlightened Monks, and then there is the Gru, which is the little thing you guys watched just attack Lorelei twice.
Ah, it's a little shit.
Okay. And Lorelei's against the Gru too.
Correct. So there's Lorelei, the Gru, then the monk, then Kana.
And is it only a 5-foot walkway?
It's a 10-foot walkway.
Yes, you
Okay,
have room
alright,
to go
I'm gonna
around.
use movement
Okay.
and go over towards the Gru.
Okay. Look at you there, moving through Lorelei.
And then I'm going to use my action and attack the Gru.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2 hits.
I'm adjacent to it.
You are, yeah.
Also, after he's done, we get rid of all reactions, right? That we have.
Reactions? No,
Like-
so you keep
No, those
your
are
reaction
until
the
our
start of
round.
your next turn.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so that's a
The three
25 to hit
lines.
for the first one.
25 will hit.
Okay, and then that was the
Okay,
green
which
flame.
ones?
I'll roll the second
Two.
attack.
Okay.
I made a pyramid.
That's an 29 to hit, 18 I rolled.
That'll also hit.
Okay,
How dare you not respect my
let me
pyramid.
roll.
You might need a shirt.
What do you mean, the guy rolling on the ground right now? Yeah, I have 3 clubs. to roll around on the ground with perfection.
This way, that way on the ground.
Just very actively rolling.
That's going to be
Kayla needs
21 damage
Okay.
from that. And is there any foe adjacent to it?
You wanna
The
there
Gru.
is-
I'm hitting the Gru.
Yes, there is a Enlightened Monk next to
Okay,
it.
so then the Enlightened Monk is going to take
I'm
is
gonna
going to take
bonus actions.
9 fire
Not
damage.
moving.
9 fire damage to the monk as well.
Like
okay.
magical, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that was 21 I said. I think to the
Yep.
Gru. Okay, and then the second attack I will roll that. That already hit. I'm rolling the damage.
Yeah, damage please.
Oh, okay. 27 damage.
27 damage on the second strike. Okay.
And how's it
that
looking?
will injure the creature.
The girl, so it's beefy boy.
It is small and tough. As you
You only
slash
have
into it once, as you do your
He's
sword
not gonna use it.
slicing across it, the illusion around it just like flashing steel. Flame leaping onto it and the one next to them burning into him. It gives a little low, like clicking growl from its throat. And then you cut into it a second time and notice despite its small stature, its skin is tough and hard to cut through. Right. That brings us back to the top of initiative, so draw your cards, do any trading you might wish to do now.
Here,
We are going to start with the
we
Enlightened
traded,
Monk.
so you have 2 bonus actions, an action, and a movement.
Oh, what did I have originally?
You had 2 movements, an action, and no bonus action.
So 2 bonus actions and a movement.
And action.
Okay.
They are
Yep.
going to use a bonus
You didn't
action
originally have an action,
to
so I could Drae
attack.
give you his because he can't use it.
I could be convinced
Berrian.
with an action.
Sorry.
with Bigby's hand. Actually, you know
If
what?
you really want to go ham on
They're
something.
going to use a bonus action to attack Lorelei with Bigby's hand since they have advantage on her.
If anyone has a reaction, just hold on to it, just in case I might need a reaction.
That is a dirty 20 to hit Lorelei.
That
Well,
hits.
Not yet. You can only use 4 around, but there's one
Oh, yeah, I
waiting
guess
for you.
Well, I'm at the end of the round, so I'm just saying if it ends
Yeah.
up that I don't need it, then great.
I mean,
Yeah.
they also have advantage on Drae.
No, if Drae needs his reactions, take your reactions.
Well, he is currently incapacitated.
Yeah.
23 force damage
Alright.
to Lorelei. And
No
then
one is able to reduce that because he is rolling around like an idiot.
And you didn't give the Bigby the
How do
advantage,
you get out
right?
of it?
it did have
On
advantage on her.
Lorelei, yeah.
Can't get advantage.
How do you get rid of Idiot's Laughter?
Yeah, everything has advantage on her.
Every time I take damage, I get to
On
make a
right
save at
now?
the end of my round.
Yeah, she got attacked by the
I have a-
group,
Thought you needed an
and
action. I was
its
like,
attack,
okay.
because she failed her save, gives
Oh.
I have a
everything
+1
advantage
and I
on her
need
until the
to.
start of its
So
next
I have a
turn.
25%
Okay.
chance
So
to
to move here,
break out.
you feel as it strikes you, the lady standing there directing the hand also does like a pulling motion, and she gets pulled 5 feet this way. Over to there. And then, okay, so that is a bonus action used up. And then she is going to use an action to make a second attack on Lorelei.
Can I get a movement?
Yeah.
As you would see arcane energy shoot out of her hand directly towards Lorelei. That is a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Hey.
I'm taking your use cards.
Okay.
Okay, that's low on the damage. That is 2 damage, and Lorelei is going to get pulled this way as it slams into her, and she pulls with both hands as Lorelei gets pulled off the edge. You need a dexterity save from Lorelei.
Cool. Yeah. Just. I'm.
At least this time we know we get caught.
Cool. Yeah, I have rolled a number of times, and none of them have been above a 5. That is a 5 total.
Okay. You begin to fall. She will have a chance on her turn to save herself, as there's quite a bit of rock going down, as you can see, so she's not out yet. But Lorelei has been pulled off the edge and is like trying to grabs a rock, the stone comes out as she's now plummeting. And then she is going to hold another action with her reaction and her last action.
What action is she holding?
The same one as last time.
I don't know what that is.
She is just watching you guys closely.
Is it a spell and
She is
attack?
preparing to cast a spell.
Okay. What's the trigger?
when one of you casts a spell.
Okay, so counterspell.
Yaikzal, you're up as you watch Lorelei being pulled. Every time she hits, this strange force seems to grapple on you guys, and she uses it to tug you towards the void. Lorelei starting to fall.
I would go catch her, but we know that we don't die when we fall this time, so it's...
I mean...
But we're out of the fight.
She said no...
Would you like Lorelei around?
If we fall, we're out of the fight.
If we fall, we're out of the...
Yeah. Remember when we kicked the monks off? If we fall, you have to sit out. Your honorable sit out.
I'm gonna take a reaction attack. It'll move. I don't have the movement. God.
It's up to you.
God damn, Lorelei.
Yeah, it was definitely Lorelei's poor decision making there that got her pulled twice.
I can't even get to her.
You
I can't go
You
through
can run along walls. So you can dip down and run along that wall and like grab her as you go.
And literally run back
The
up.
coolest monk thing to ever do. And
You can literally run down. You're the only one who can be like, yeah, this is normal grab and just shoot her out of the air. That is going to be a reaction attack. You are correct. That is a 28 to hit you on the reaction attack.
Oh my god, these things roll high.
And that is 13 damage as he's going to slash in you with one of his circular blades.
Okay. And I'm gonna catch her.
Okay, I need you to make me your choice of an acrobatics check or an athletics check. To try to race down, get her, and pull both of you back up.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, you run over, step sideways on this thing, and where a normal person would fall, you spread your key down into the ground around you and anchor yourself to it. Your other foot coming up as it steps down, you switch the key up your body into that and into the ground, your other foot lifting as you manage to grab onto her by her cloak in two spots, toss her up, and then run up the wall with her. As she's going to land here, how much movement do you have left? You have gone 5, 10,
I used
15,
35, so...
10, 15...
I count, it was 35.
30, 40... I count 45.
I went from...
Yeah, you can't go through the pillar.
Yeah, so 45, then I stayed there. I can't...
You're probably going to want to use another movement, because you can run up walls, but you can't stay on walls.
Well, no, I'll just switch it.
spend a key point.
Bonus
What?
action
You can
and
spend a
move
key
again.
point to bonus action.
Move another 45 feet.
Then you also get the dodge action.
Does it come with the dodge action?
I think so.
Step of the wind?
No, it doesn't.
Don't
The
think
patient defense is separate from step
Oh
defense.
yeah, never mind.
But she could patient defense too if she had another bonus
I'm
action.
gonna step of the wind up back here.
So another
Yeah,
50
go
feet
ahead
of
and
movement.
Move wherever. Yeah, you can make it back. You can make it there. So as she runs down, your monk friend, you guys watch. It's like she's falling. Who's gonna get her? And there's just a blur. Looks up at you guys, like throws her hands up, just cruising back to that monk over there. As absolutely.
I'm gonna use my action to attack him.
Okay. It would have cost an action to catch her, so you have one action left.
Well, okay, I have one then.
Because that would be a grapple. Actually, it'd be a grapple, so it could have been one of your attacks. So you could use that action and have an attack left.
Okay. That's a 16. Not gonna hit.
That will miss.
Yeah.
As you run back, just sword out, go swing towards them, and they just calmly like lean as it cuts by them.
A bonus action.
Okay.
Not gonna hit.
Okay. As you see them
And then-
leaning sideways to decide to go for a fist this way, and their hand comes out and just catches it, and they push themselves back
And
just
then-
straight up and down.
A key point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Again. That is a 23.
23 will hit as they grab your fist, push themselves back up to like perpendicular, and you bring it, pull it back, and just short jab in the ribs, little kidney punch as
Do
best
you want
can.
to stun any of those?
She's missed with all of them, so this
Oh no,
would be the
23?
only one. 23 is the first one that is hit, so this is the only one she could stun on.
Yep.
Okay.
Everything else missed.
Might be worth it. Up to you.
That's first of all 7 damage.
7 damage.
And I'm gonna-
Monk.
Try to stun him with another
Okay.
key point.
Con save. That is a 16.
I don't know what you guys want me. I don't even know what this stun thing you guys told
Okay,
me
so
to
the
do
stun is
is.
great. It
I don't
stuns
know
him.
where it is.
It'll be under stunning strike, under your key point abilities.
It's-
Well, it's not really the way it's laid out.
Oh, okay.
It's in other.
Yeah, succeeds.
It's one of
Okay.
It's one of the best abilities that has.
All right. That is Yaikzal's turn. Just reminding you of disadvantage on everything. Which
Yep,
feel
I
like-
have been.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. That will bring us to the very
I
same
would've gotten a natural
monk
20 once.
there. Let's see. They got
No, it's okay.
not liking the way you're moving. They're going to spend 2 movement to do their little Shumpuden flash step as they are going to.
They're tired of me? What is
they're
this?
going to shoot to the other side of you and try to cut you off from your friends a little bit more.
Oh, no, the monk has been cut off from a direction of travel.
Just hoping to make it a little bit more movement.
Is it dark in here at all?
It's about as lit as it looks on the map. So there's dark corners.
It's pretty
but the
lit,
rest
bro.
is pretty well lit up.
Okay.
And then they are going to use a bonus action to make an attack on you.
Okay.
The 14 misses, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to use another bonus action that is a 22.
Yep.
Okay. Since they only got 1, they don't get the increasing dice, so that is 8 damage to you. As they go for the 1 and you kind of catch it, pushing it sideways, the other fist comes and catches you in the ribs. A little unprepared. That brings us to the Mangler, who is going to spend its turn laughing on the ground and then make a saving throw.
Yep.
Do you believe? Wisdom?
Yep.
Right, that is a 3.
All right. Cool.
Nobody.
What do you want to say, Yondu?
Wait, can you hold concentration while incapacitated?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not unconscious.
To the Weaver.
Curious what Yondu has to say.
I know, the suspense.
The suspense of Yondu saying he has to say something. That this is far more entertaining to watch than the concept of watching Drake and Kanye live on Twitch tonight. So thank you for being here.
We have succeeded.
You're welcome.
Fuck you, Drake and Kanye.
Well, hey, I'm glad you find us entertaining. Give us. Well, you already followed us, so nice to see you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's our hope, right? But yeah, we're here. I don't know what to say. Anyway,
We are better than Drake and Kanye.
Exactly. Yes, that's what I'm trying
Shots
to get at.
fired. Come at us. Yeah, talk about our show, Drake and Kanye. You won't. Too much of a
Breaking
coward.
news, streamers get popular after being sued to oblivion.
Yep.
Hey, look. Any press is good press.
Yeah, exactly.
Kanye and Drake
okay,
get
they
cancelled
are-
so hard they pay us.
They are going to. They're going to use an action to go ahead and try to grapple toward Berrian. So they're trying to get a grab on you, Berrian. If you want to make an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Can you put this in the bag?
Wonderful. Rerolling with advantage.
I am, yes.
Why do they have advantage?
Because their feature gives them advantage on athletics checks.
I'm about supporting my friends in their dreams, both stream dreams and otherwise, and Talger has grown to be quite the good friend, so I absolutely would rather be here than watching those two bozos.
Natural 20. I rolled a 4 and a natural 20.
Okay, you also have advantage.
I have, my blade song.
Oh, right, yes. Considering it's natural 20, that will beat their 26.
Okay.
As they try to grab onto you, they do not get 2 grabs with their action. They are going to make a bonus action attack against you. That is a hot 13 coming at you.
You know, yeah, it misses.
Yup. Very well.
I'm not even gonna. Barry just kind of like.
Look at you!
Right?
Like he lifts his arm when the punch comes. He's like.
He tries to grab you and you're just like
When you're
throw
like,
his
"Whoa."
hands up and he goes
Yeah.
to punch you just like
Yeah, it's like.
right. Good. That brings us to Drae, also laughing on the ground.
All right.
Saving throw, please.
Oh, good cheek.
Just throw out your cards. Is that yeah.
7.
It's a failure. As you
Who's that on?
Cards.
Drake.
That brings us to Ariana.
He's getting over his
I have to
hideous
beat my
laughter.
own save throw. Right?
Incorrect. You have to beat their saving throw.
Fine.
Right. She is going
Actually,
to cast.
leave these if we want to trade them. Because he hasn't actually
Is
spent.
this one from this round or last
That
round?
one's from last round, but these two are
That's true.
available for trading in theory.
This one's from last round.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna do a bestow curse
Oh.
on the mangler, so it needs to.
Wait, the incapacitated one?
Yes.
She can't do it on something else?
Well, the one that got 6 attacks last time, and
Which one's on its ground
the
incapacitated?
one that got 6 attacks before.
Well, it takes one good roll, right?
Okay, yeah. No, makes sense.
So,
Sure.
and that is a failure with a 3.
So play-
it is cursed.
All right.
And she's using the curse where it has to roll.
Homebrew.
or give up an action.
Homebrew. Homebrew.
Oh, that's
Yondu's
good.
asking if this is homebrew stuff.
Yes,
the
yeah,
cards.
all of these characters are homebrew. The two, the Mangler and the Gru are both actual creatures in D&D. The Mangler is actually basic stat block. The Gru is heavily modified, and the rest of these are.
They're talking
homebrew
about the
outside of
cards.
Yeah, and even like the whole
Oh, the
whole
card
combat
system.
system is
Yeah.
as well. It's like a
Since you do, I'll give you a quick.
Yeah. Yeah, give
so
him
the
a-
city of Alokrin, which is where the party resides, has been attacked by a force that's kind of been building towards trying to take the city, which is from another universe entirely. They are outsiders following an outsider god called Arbiter. Or arbitrary, depending on what pleases you. And he has initiated the game of cities, where they stole portions of the city, replaced it with portions of his own powerful creatures that ignore the laws of their reality. So, depending on the area you're in, there are quirks to the laws of D&D and reality in the world. In this case, people do not get speed is less relevant in this area. Each person, luck depends what you're able to do in a given portion of time, and people will wait for you to do extra stuff if necessary.
Yup.
All right. So that's Ariana's
Yup.
action.
This-
She has an action, right? I'm assuming.
Yes,
of course.
Okay. She doesn't need any movement, so that is going to end her turn. She is now concentrating on a spell, so Lorelei
What spell?
is up. You are no longer playing. She is concentrating on the. Oh no, Bestow Curse is not a concentration spell, so she's good.
So
Great spell.
Oh no,
Actions
and
used.
that wouldn't do anything for concentration.
Okay, Lorelei, you're up, having been rescued and thrown up from your.
That was a roller coaster. All right. All right. So, first of all, I'm going to move away from the edge.
crazy thoughts.
All right. That's good. All's good with that. Then, I'm going to use this club's card, and excluding my allies and the Mangler, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians
Good choice. Good.
at 4th level.
Very well. Okay. Begin to cast Spirit Guardians. Go ahead and build the thing for that. She is going to use her held action as you do this.
Can I have a reaction, please?
There are some for sale, yes.
There's so many.
A bonus action for a reaction.
15 feet.
Also, homebrew is very fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
I do.
homebrew can be fun. Are you trying to?
Alright,
counterspell?
I'm waiting to see what you're doing first.
Okay, she is going to begin casting the same spell, but you hear her as she's doing it, starting to modify the words for it as she does it, seeming to play with the formula of the spell.
Yeah.
You trying to?
I counterspell it.
Okay, I am going to need you to roll for this.
I'm casting it at a 4th level.
You're still going to need to roll for this. She is casting this at a 5th level.
Alright.
Doesn't make it any better, but she does need to upcast it in order to change how the spell works. So. Just you might want to answer your damn skill.
Yeah! Send message to Cameron Petty.
Yeah, that might work.
You'll have to come down to the stairs. I'm in the middle of a stream. Well, probably best to just text me.
All right. And then, however that gets resolved,
I'm
she's
gonna roll
also
for her while we wait. 'Cause
Yeah.
She doesn't. Ooh, caught that. She does not guaranteed get this up. That is high enough for her to do this. However,
and I'm gonna take the dodge action with this this Joker I have,
very good.
and that's that.
Okay, that's a 20. 15 plus 5.
So you watch her beginning to cast the same spell you did, changing some of the words here or there, and you watch instead of spirits starting to flit up around her, she points towards the Gru, and you watch them start to rise out of the ground around the Gru
Hello?
itself before Daniel picking a target,
Hey.
wand snapping out.
Yeah, what's up? I'm in the middle of
You
the stream.
watch the
Hi,
spirits
yeah.
that start to come up and fade back into the ground.
Nope, they're
as he
rinsed
has
and ready to go in the
managed counter
dishwasher.
that spell. That is Lorelei's turn, which brings us
Okay,
Yes.
to
bye.
Kena. She is going to take an
Kena.
attack against this creature here.
So her spell
You
Counter?
have countered it, yeah.
Okay, good.
K9's going to take attack with disadvantage against this creature next to her.
Spooky.
Nat 20 canceled by Nat 20 to a natural 1.
Ow.
Does she have any other actions?
She has 2 bonus actions.
Okay, she still gets a second attack. Natural 16 and 18. Okay, that is definitely going to hit then.
And she has a
attacking?
movement.
She is attacking the monk that is next to her.
She has a movement.
12, 5 is 17 damage to the monk. Which I believe... No, that's not quite injured yet.
Virtually. Just water dice.
She's not going to use any movement here, so that will bring us to the Gru.
Even to get to the thing that doesn't give her disadvantage to attack?
She's fighting this thing at this point.
Oh, she wants to fight the monk?
Yeah, she wants to deal with the monk. Okay, that brings us to the Gru.
Right by me?
It is right next to you, and is going to attack you.
Okay. Made another reaction.
Okay, that is a 26 to hit.
I need a reaction.
Then you can only use 2 cards, because you've already used one this round. You can only use 4.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Combat.
I'm good.
Okay. Here you go.
It's
So
just
reaction,
a
shield,
pile of cards.
and it misses.
Okay. So you use your reaction to shield. Fails to hit you with that. It is not going to try a second time on you, so it is going to use an action to dodge. And then it'll also use an action to attack Lorelei again.
With disadvantage, because I'm dodging.
Correct. That is a 22 to hit.
Cool.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, this one even has a lower bonus than everything else to hit, so...
Okay.
Just one of those days.
I'm rolling poorly tonight, as everyone can tell.
Yeah.
And that is 6 piercing damage, and all attacks have advantage on her.
Is that a wisdom save?
Yes, sorry. Thank you. Not an
So
automatic.
6 damage.
Oh,
It's
come
like
You added 16 damage.
I said it's a 6.
You did 1 6.
Oh, okay. That's a 25.
Okay, that is a success, so she does not fall into that effect. As Berrian, you are up.
Awesome. Now, is the Gru... Who's by the Gru?
The Gru has you and Lorelei.
Did
on
the
other
Gru
side of
make a wisdom save at the beginning of its turn for
it? No,
their
it did
guardian?
not.
Oh, it's gonna backstreet DM you because it's my ability.
No, that's good. I can't remember everything. A 13.
Fails. They take 15 psychic damage.
15 psychic damage. Okay, I'm just shuffling some cards here.
Let us know if that psychic damage is resisted,
These
please.
are
It
untraded
is
in.
not resisted.
Okay, good.
All untraded cards, please.
Okay, Berrian, what are you getting up to?
Okay, so that Gru is... Who's adjacent to it?
It is adjacent to you, Lorelei, and the monk.
Not Kena?
Not Kena. She's on the other side
Okay,
of the monk.
can I get in between... Can I, like, flank around it with
There is
Lorelei?
no possibility for flanking on this creature. It has a wall on one side and an ally on the other, so there's no room to flank it. Actually, there's a wall on 3 sides and an ally on 1. So,
Okay, I'm going to hit it.
okay, go ahead and roll to hit. It is dodging, so you would have disadvantage.
Yeah, I am thinking of what I can do.
Yondu says, yeah, which is great. Leaves lots of room to make your
Any
own
actions
special
left from
and
anybody?
Nope. Agree.
We're out.
Agree, man.
Jokers.
We do a lot of homebrew.
Okay.
I also steal from other systems, like religiously. I have stolen almost full systems to put into D&D.
Yeah.
Adventure Corp arcane point in case. That whole system is just in my games now, basically.
Alright. Roll with disadvantage here. Okay. I rolled a 13 and a 19, so does a 24 hit it?
24 does hit it, yeah.
Okay, that was for the green flame.
Okay.
Let me roll this. Alright, a 6 and a 14, so does a 17 hit
Yes,
it?
17 also hits it.
Okay.
Creature is not hard to hit.
Okay, so we'll do the green flame first.
You touched the card.
Okay.
Can't stop me. Menace.
You're a menace to society.
Okay, 6 and 4 plus 2 plus 5 is 15 plus 8 is 23. That's 28 damage. Do you need any of the variations on it?
No, I do not. So 28 damage. Alright, that brings it to bloodied.
Okay, and then the next attack.
For Yaikzal.
Okay.
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 That is going to be 13 damage on that second hit.
I am gonna
Rolled significantly worse.
Yep.
give some
Also,
some
that's green
attacks.
flame blade.
Yeah, she's a great
No,
action user.
that was the second attack.
Yeah, so no green flame blade on the second.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, that's why I was saying less damage.
Yeah, that too. Okay, and then the monk.
Will Ariana need any attacks next round?
Actions.
The monk is
Yeah,
going to
she
take.
needs actions.
The monk is going to
And
take
action.
13 fire damage.
13 fire damage to the monk.
Anyone?
That will officially bring them to injured. As the flame from your sweep
can use Drae
sweeps
again
onto them
as
and
like a
burns across them as
jumping
well. They
fight.
frown a little bit at the edge of
Uses
their mouth,
anything,
turning.
so someone should have that.
And then you take another slash, cutting into the
Use a
groove.
bonus action.
And that is the end for Berrian, I believe.
Yes.
Use the Joker last.
I am going to burn this bonus action that I have
Yeah,
still.
so you
Okay.
trade it
And
for whatever
get back,
card you
burn a
want to
second
use it
level
for.
slot and get 2
It'll work
spell
the very
points
end.
back.
And that's your fourth
I'm
action.
giving
Okay.
you
Yeah, that's done.
Yeah.
Very well.
All done.
Your card's in front
That
of you.
brings us to the Enlightened One.
You
Did
have
you guys
2 bonus, 2 actions.
We did. Yeah, we did a little bit of trading.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what did I have?
You had a reaction, a bonus, and 2 movement.
Okay.
So, I'll give you guys a second to work out your cards.
Oh, that's a joke.
They're, of course, going to bonus action attack with that hand.
Okay, just in case, guys, keep a reaction open.
Yep.
We have.
Yeah, we always
One.
have. There's one.
Only one
Oh, we have
reaction.
2.
And one here.
Those are from last round, though.
This one's not.
And what does
we
Arya
have
have?
3 reactions.
Arya,
total.
until her turn, has a reaction to trade you.
Okay.
And then Kena has a reaction.
Okay.
And Drae has 2 reactions.
Bonus action, hand flying towards Berrian.
Okay.
Oh, does the. I assume not, but does the hand have to make a wisdom save?
No. Actually, I think it does have a health pool. Let me just look.
If it's like the Alder spell, I think it might actually.
Oh yeah, it does have a health pool.
Well then. Well then. Well then.
well,
Okay.
well.
Well.
6.
So full damage.
15 again.
15 damage again. Okay.
How's it looking?
The hand is looking just fine.
Oh, it's that big health pool?
It has a big enough health pool. That is not enough to injure it.
Okay.
Okay, Berrian, that is a 24 to hit you.
Okay, can I get a reaction, guys?
Yep.
I will trade a bonus for it. Shield it misses.
She is going to use a reaction to counterspell you. As she shoots out, she mimics like she's holding a wand, just like you have every time before, and shoots it out towards you.
You guys wanna... Yeah, I'll just take it.
Okay. So you are going to take the damage. 7, 19, 7. It's rolling hot. 32. So that is 32 force damage to you.
32.
Yep. And she is going to use her energy to grab and pull you over the edge here. I need a dexterity saving throw as you begin to fall off of the edge. Invisible hands grasping at you and pulling.
Movement.
Over 20.
Okay, you
22.
manage to grab on, so you're now holding on to the edge of this thing as you grab a solid stone and you're like holding on to it, like pulling one hand up, starting to crawl up from there. Alright, and then she is going to use an action and a reaction to hold an action once again, same as before.
There. This is
Oh, I did not mean to move your character. There we go. I should update this. And then Yaikzal, you're
Okay.
up.
I'm going to attack.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Yep, with my sword. So not punches. Not gonna hit.
Take your word for it.
It was a 3.
Yep.
That is a 26.
That will hit.
Oh, my first sword attack that hits.
Right? There you go.
That's crazy.
Trading blows a
That's
few times with this
13 damage.
13 damage. Very well.
And then I have 3 bonus actions, so I'm gonna punch.
Okay, go for it.
Not gonna hit. Because it was a 7, not even 16.
16 will miss.
Okay. That's a 22.
22 will hit. However, they're going to use one of their reactions they saved to parry as your
Okay.
fist comes flying towards them and they throw it to the side.
I'm going to key point.
Okay.
That is a 17, so not gonna hit.
That is going to miss as well. As you, exhausted, like bags under your eyes, are just like slamming with your blade,
Well,
throwing slugs,
again.
and they are like weaving in between them like a boxer almost, and occasionally just slapping your hands out of the way.
And then, is there a shadow behind them
You are
on this side?
currently in shadows.
Right here?
I would
Is there
say
shadow?
you can't see over there from where you are.
Okay, I'll just use my last bonus action. Well, I just bonus action attack.
Okay.
11. That would be a dirty 20.
20, they're going to use their other reaction they saved to block that one.
Key
as well.
point.
So
Key point.
last key point.
So Alex, is the enlightenment in your
No,
range?
I have another
Last
one.
Is the
Last-
enlightenment one
okay.
in your range?
Yeah, so
Isn't this 4
The
actions?
middle lady.
then
Whose range?
Is she
then
in
I
your range,
get
Lorelei?
because
what?
it's 3. I
You
have
spirit
3 bonus
guardian.
actions, so
No.
I do
Yeah.
6 attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, but
from
you didn't
this.
key point on the first one.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did key point on the
Gotcha.
first one. So I'm on my key point for the second one.
Sure.
Not gonna hit.
Miss.
Okay, and then last bonus action. Not gonna hit, and I'm gonna key point.
Yanu says, so what you're trying to say is
16.
wizards hire me? I would love to work for wizards. That'd be a lot of fun.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. They are out of reactions unless they want to burn some from this turn. And this turn is also out of reactions because of that little exchange they did there. So that is going to hit.
8 damage.
8 damage to them. That will officially move them into injured.
Yeah!
It only took 3 turns.
As your guys' exchange is a little bit comical, it's like a bunch of you just missing and then like... And then you come up with an elbow and just crack them in the chin on the last one. They like stumble back for a moment, shake a little, and step back up. Same like blank, calm expression on their face. Okay. That's gonna bring us to their turn.
I do have to ask, am I allowed to, at a certain point, step out and sit? If, like, they get me there?
Like
They
if you
might-
get low enough,
Yeah.
you can give up at any time.
Okay, because I, like, even during their turn, if, like, after they're
You can sit down
finished?
at any time.
Okay, because they might get me out.
Okay. They are going to
I don't-
make a
You will see
action.
Lorelei looking at you.
Actually, fuck, there's a lot of bonus actions around here.
That would
but-
change whether you choose to sit or not.
Where do you go?
Okay, we're going to start with
we'll
bonus
see.
actions. They're going to take a bonus action attack against you. That is a 27.
Yeah.
That is 8 damage.
Okay.
They're going to take another bonus action attack at you.
Yeah.
That is a 22.
It's a hit.
The dice is going to go up to a d6 because of the energy that starts to vibrate within you from their strike. That is 9 damage.
I'm out.
As you
Fall.
sit down.
No, I'm I'm
Unconscious.
unconscious.
Okay, you fall over from that. And then they are going to use a movement to move over to here, which means they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
save!
Why do you turn so slow? Thank you. Okay, a wisdom saving throw is a 6.
Alright. 21 points of psychic damage.
21 points of psychic damage.
As
That
much as you
leaves
did
them
last
injured, but just barely. And then they're going to make a action attack against Drae.
It was prone.
Yeah, they do have advantage for 27 to hit.
It hits.
That is 11 damage. And then
Okay.
they're going to take their second attack with that action. Still an advantage for a 22 to hit.
Misses.
Oh! Yeah, this is where you'd figure it out for sure. The armor cursed. You have no AC from the armor. You're on dex only.
Okay.
As
Bitch.
normally, this would hit your armor. You feel your body laughing on the ground, slide, some force pulling you as they get you right in the face from that one. 6 damage.
Okay, so what is my AC?
Your AC is dex plus 10.
Okay.
Or is it 8? It's 10, right? For dex? Yes, 10. Dex plus 10.
Cool.
Right,
Yeah,
that is that
I
action.
definitely need that this fight.
That brings
I am
us to
doing
the
too much.
Mangler. Yeah, you're doing a lot this fight. That is an 11 on its saving throw.
Fails! Drae is doing one thing.
Did you make your saving throws against the damage there? Because that might change whether they need to do that at all.
So that is two tens. Succeeds.
Okay. Okay, so that is the end of their turn. That brings us to the Weaver. It's going to turn towards Kena and try and grapple her. An action.
Wisdom save.
Oh, yes, thank you. That's a 16.
Still fails.
Kena, that's not hard to beat. Yeah, Kena will beat that.
They take 14 points of psychic damage.
14 points of psychic damage.
Crazy, the average is 18. You'd think I'd be around there most of the time.
Having a great fight so far.
Ooh, man. Y'all
Okay, there's one bonus action left. They're going to use it to make an attack against
glad I don't have to
Kena.
roll a lot of dice.
That's going to hit. But that is going to be with their unarmed. In the tray, please. For 9 damage, which for Kena is 4, because she just don't care.
She's like, I don't give a shit.
Okay, that is that bonus action used up there. And then they are going to end their turn. So, Drae, you are up, making a saving throw.
6.
Please. That is a failure.
No. Okay,
Ariana is up and a little bit sick of this. So, let's see if she has anything she can do about this.
She,
Gonna laugh as all my friends die, you know.
6th level spells. 3rd circle cast.
she can get two. She has an action, bonus action. She can get another action to do 2 different spells if she
She
has a
doesn't have any
bonus,
bonus
action.
action spells to use. She is going to try and use Dominate Person on the monk in the middle. Enlightened
Oh.
Monk.
Oh, Lorelei.
Yeah, Lorelei will use her reaction she does from last round to give him disadvantage, and they take 5 psychic damage.
5 psychic damage.
I just love that it just happens. It's so good.
That is the first damage they've taken so far.
Make a concentration check if you have anything concentrating on.
Yeah, they are concentrating on Drae. That is a natural 20 on their concentration check.
That's just...
Alright, and then for their saving throw against Ariana, Dominate Person is a wisdom saving throw. Okay, and their... I statted her out completely here, right? Yes, I did. So it's going to be 8 plus proficiency. A 16 is going to just fail.
Something has worked.
I
think I know. I hope the next 3 words you say aren't. They
Wait, does
use
that mean
a
Ariana's-
legendary.
So we can make her fall.
She is going to begin, as the spell is coming towards her, casting the exact same spell towards Ariana.
How does that work?
Action.
Less worried about that. A little bit worried about that.
Ariana is going to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. She has a. She does not get a +2. She's 15
No.
feet away.
I will, is there any reactions left?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, well,
Yours.
here is, oh, no, I have the, never mind, I have the Joker card.
Yep.
So I'm going to, use a Joker card as a reaction.
Okay, go ahead and roll and add your intelligence modifier.
Yes,
please.
actually, could anyone use the
I mean, yeah, it's better
Yeah.
than like
Okay, yeah.
trade it and use a
Reaction.
reaction, right?
reaction
Okay.
Yeah.
3
counter
attacks.
spell? I'll have to roll.
Right? It's very good.
Yeah, so d20 plus your intelligence modifier.
Yeah.
This is where we're at with Drae.
Oh. 18 plus 5 is 23.
That will succeed as you
Rolling hot, chat.
fire
Rolling
out,
hot.
managing to counter that
I'm
spell.
like, not again!
That's at least one of us is.
Okay, then she will be forced to bore.
You might be
burn
rolling
a
better
legendary
without disadvantage
resistance.
on everything.
A legendary
You're
resistance?
still rolling better than me. Just
Oh,
FYI.
she has legendary resistances.
That was her one and only legendary resistance, however.
Not
So
bad.
was her-
Not bad to get rid of it.
Her dominate
Okay.
person still goes through?
No, it doesn't.
It does not. She manages to avoid it, but she does not have 2 of those. So, Lorelei, you're up.
All
Ariana
right.
has used her action.
How
Very-
are people looking?
Kana is looking injured. Ariana's untouched. I don't know about the rest of you.
Yaikzal's unconscious.
Unconscious. Yep.
Yeah,
Where is that? Where is Yaikzal's? Oh, the monk moved. Okay.
yeah.
So does
how's
Eric-
Berrian looking?
I am bloodied.
Okay. So, Lorelei is going to use a bonus action to cast Mass Healing Word
Okay.
at 4th level. So, just 2, yeah. Okay, that is 11 points of healing to everybody.
Very good.
Woo!
Give Kana that bonus.
You
When you
already
go
did that.
down or unconscious, you're out of the fight, or
You
can-
are not necessarily out of the fight. Healing
Oh.
can bring you back in.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you will wake up prone with 11 hit points.
Yep.
As an action, she's going to cast, where's she at the moment? There are 2 things around her, I guess. She's going to cast, Word of Radiance.
Okay.
So, both the hand and the Gru have to make a Constitution save, I believe.
Right. For the Gru, that is an 11. And for the hand, that is a 4.
Both fail! Oh my gosh! I can't roll well, but at least you sometimes don't do. That is, why can I not? 16 points of, psychic damage to both of them.
16 points of psychic
Off of a
damage to
cantrip.
both of them. That is going to cripple the Gru,
Alright.
injure the hand.
And then with her, now she's done action, bonus action,
Yeah.
so with her action, she's gonna, cast Mass Cure Wounds at level 5. Because it is just a 5th level spell. Nothing to do about that. So, everyone also heals because it is the same range. 4. Why are your dice not all at the once? I'll just roll 2.
This is the music track that this song.
It's this one.
There we go.
Does she have any cards left, Alex?
She does have 1 left.
Chat,
Okay.
Alex consistently has an issue with how I have my dice laid out.
It's just like it's impossible to find them.
I know where they are.
How much healing?
10, 15. It is 20 points of healing to everybody.
20 points. Okay, that gets Kana out of injured, so she is at scratch. That also brings Yaikzal up to a nice 33.
33, 31,
22 points of healing?
20.
Yeah, it was 11 plus 20.
Plus 20, okay. I
So
heard
31.
Okay, and then, could I convince
Action.
someone to give Lorelei an action?
Yeah, Kana has 3 to spare.
If there's
Kana also has great use of her action.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
so, but if it's necessary.
I just, it would be nice if she could make herself harder to hit. But she does have 100 health.
Lorelei,
Like, she's untouched.
if someone wants to give her a reaction, I have a plan.
Okay, sure. Yeah, she has a bonus action left that she doesn't have a use for.
Use Drae's reactions.
Yeah, so she can just trade
Okay.
to the body of Drae.
Very well. That brings us to Kana.
Yeah, so that's the rest of her turn.
Is going to take her 6 attacks with disadvantage if she's got 3 actions.
She does.
Natural 1 on the first one, so that'll miss. Nat 20 on the second one to a hit, but not a nat 20, sadly.
Oh, this disadvantage sucks.
3 plus 5 is 8 damage. Okay, second attack, or first attack with these.
Yeah, Yondu's with me with my dice.
Look,
Is gonna hit.
there's a right way and a wrong way. And
I'm
it's
the
not
right
necessarily wrong of you to do the wrong way, but it is
15
still the wrong
damage.
way.
No,
And
Yondu
the
agreed
third
with me.
action, that nat 20 becomes a hit, but not a nat 20.
At least it's a hit.
11, 16 damage.
Thank you, Yondu.
Last attack of her 3 actions
Been betrayed.
is going to miss, but that is going to cripple the Ascendant
And you
Weaver.
used all 3?
Oh, okay.
All 3, yeah. Which brings us to the Gru.
Wisdom save!
Indeed. 8, or 9.
You know, it's really interesting to use like a massive spell slot and have them roll with disadvantage and get like, you know, a dirty 20, and then just on all these sort of like, it'd be nice if they failed once. That's when they roll badly.
But like like let's be honest here, the stacked up damage, you've done well over 100 damage
10.
this combat.
10 damage. Below average as usual. Very good.
Yeah, it's a 1, 2, 3, 5?
Okay,
2, 2?
it's going to take
I
a
don't
bite
remember
out of
exactly.
Lorelei. That is a natural 1 to hit Lorelei. So that attack is gone. It's going to take a second attack at Lorelei. That is a 15 to hit.
Misses.
It's going to take a third attack at Lorelei. And that is a 19.
Hits.
Alright. I need a wisdom saving throw, I think it was.
Wisdom.
That makes it right. Fight me on a moral high
That is
ground, I dare you.
6 damage.
6, she got a 21.
Okay, that is a success. My entire foundation is built on morality. I will crush you. Fight me on a moral high ground, I dare you.
All because you don't like my dice.
Alright.
Oh.
That is the end of its turn, so let's go ahead and go to Berrian.
Okay, I'm like, he's kind of clinging on. He's like, Lorelei, do the thing, and I'm gonna start by.
A little busy.
I'm gonna start by hitting the girl in the middle with a mind sliver.
Okay.
So make me an intelligence save.
Intelligence saving throw. That is a dirty 20.
Okay, that succeeds. So, does it take damage if it succeeds on that?
Does not on a mind sliver.
Nope.
Okay.
Good cantrip.
All right. All right, Lorelei. Now or never.
Unfortunately, she has used both uses of her disadvantage. One at the beginning and one with Dominate Person.
Correct. She can no longer use that ability. She has exceeded her number, used her number of times per day.
Okay, bonus action, Misty Step, over by the lady.
Okay, you're Misty stepping up to her. Okay, I do need you to make me
So am I going through the barrier? How does this barrier work?
Yeah, so you have to appear on the other side of the barrier, which is basically going to be like trying to counterspell something. So I need you to roll an intelligence check, basically, just a basic intelligence check.
Okay. And what am I trying to beat?
You are trying to beat a 16.
Okay. Well, 18? Okay, 23. Oh man,
As
like
you appear over next to her with your bonus action.
and then I'm going to hit her
Okay, go ahead and roll
with
to hit.
the Fury of 1,000 Suns
Do you want a reaction?
in my one attack.
Just pump Drayful.
Drayful is stuff we're never gonna use.
Okay, does a 23 hit her?
23 does hit her.
Okay. Okay.
I'm taking the cards.
Yeah.
Your new cards are in front of you.
13, 16, that is 21 damage.
21 damage. Okay, that brings her to injured.
And
Maybe.
Constitution save.
Yes, con save. That is a failure.
Drae, you're up.
I'm up.
As Drae, you cease laughing as you feel the magic fade suddenly, your brother having shot forth to hit her.
How long has it been?
Your stomach is just
How long
in
has it
pain,
been?
like just one big cramp across
But
your midsection.
he now is an 8-pack.
Yes.
Canonically.
Drool like just spewed across your face from all the laughter. Berrian, for the rest of your turn.
That's it. I'm done.
Okay. As you flash forward, normally just vanishing and reappearing on silver mist on the other side, you see his like after image appear inside the like crackling barrier around her before he pushes through, flashes, and appears standing next to her, cuts down across her. As you feel the spell end, your brother starting to recover his breath.
Self-withdrawing.
Alright, that's going to bring her to her turn. So, if you guys want to shuffle out your cards.
Yep, we already did.
Very good.
You good? You good?
I'm good.
Yeah, if you have, like, good cards to trade to me. I have a bunch of reactions on Lorelei that she can't do anything with anymore.
We have a bonus action, 3 movements, 2 more movements.
Alright, so this is the anti-turn to the amazing turn we had before.
I will take a... hold on, I'll let you know what I need as it comes up.
Okay,
This
it's
is first action.
your turn.
Dominate person towards Berrian.
Okay.
Going to need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Alright. Let's go with a... gonna go with a counterspell.
Okay, I'm going to need you to roll for that. So you use another 3rd level spell slot.
Yeah, I...
Foil her.
15 till 20.
Okay.
Oh my god,
That
these
is a
rolls are...
success. As a bonus action, Word of Radiance. What type of saving throw is that for Word of
Bonus action?
Isn't it a bonus action spell?
No, it's
Nope.
a
Oh,
cantrip.
okay. What's the bonus action Lorelei's been using?
She used Mass Healing Word.
No, she keeps using a cantrip.
No.
Not as a bonus action.
Has anybody cast any bonus action cantrips so far?
The only way to cast the cantrip as a bonus action is with Quicken Spell.
There's a few bonus action cantrips.
Not that I know of.
No, Lorelei has done, Mass Healing Word as a
Okay.
bonus action.
Okay, then that is her use of that spell. She is going to... You know what? She is going to use a reaction to counterspell your counterspell.
Okay.
You have another reaction.
You do?
So you are still on for Dominate Person at this point.
Counterspell or counterspell.
Gonna need another roll.
No, that's a counterspell.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're correct.
Oh,
Counterspell.
I counterspell his counterspell of your counterspell of his
See,
counterspell.
and this is where...
Dominate person.
I'm tempted.
I got any more reactions? You want to try?
She is going to counterspell that counterspell.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do a reaction.
Quick!
Counterspell, that's my last 4th level
She
spell.
is going to counterspell that counterspell.
How many, how many cards do you have? Because that was
That
one
was-
attack. No, she can't do that.
Yeah, she's...
Attack?
No, attack,
Yeah, and
bonus
3
action,
reactions.
reaction. That's
No,
4 cards.
Didn't bonus action. Had no bonus
You
action.
said that was a waste of that spell.
No, I said she didn't. You informed
So
me that
you-
wasn't a bonus action spell.
So you
which
had
means
an
she could not
attack,
use
you had a
that.
bonus action, reaction.
No bonus action.
The bonus action
There was
didn't...
no spell for her to cast as bonus action. She did not cast a bonus action. So she actioned, reactioned, final reaction against your reaction.
Counterspelling the counterspell again.
Correct. So I do need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That was a lot of counter spells.
Was, yeah.
She has a lot less spell
That
slots,
would be really
I guess.
interesting to watch too. Like you'd watch your
She-
brother like
yeah.
next to her, slice down, hand come up towards his head.
Okay.
As he like brings his wand up to cancel it, she brings her hand up canceling it, and he's like, "Ugh," and you just have them like, "Ugh, ugh," like going back and forth with it before his like swan flies back to
At
the
least
last one.
a lot of her spell slots are gone.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dad? No, sorry. Yeah, no. Sorry, one second. My dad's texting me. Sorry, guys.
Yaikzal's gonna be up next, so why don't we start your turn while he deals with that?
Yes, okay. I'm gonna move. Because I have. Moon first is a movement. I'm good to move. 1, 5,
Welcome back to the land of the living.
10, 15, 20, 25,
Sorry, guys.
30.
No problem.
Remember, that's the incapacitated one.
We can't fight them while they're
You can,
incapacitated?
yeah,
If you,
Absolutely can.
but every time you do damage, he gets to make another saving throw
Yeah.
against the spell.
I can still attack this one.
Yep.
But we could have him at a
Yeah.
advantage
Flanking,
whenever he
yeah.
comes back up.
It's a good movement.
No, yep, it's still, yeah.
Okay. No.
Run around the pillar and race up behind that one.
Because I couldn't get advantage on him anyway.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we'll at least have.
Well, I mean, if you ran on the wall a little bit, you could just go like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, no.
I would also say yeah, no. She's exhausted, not only.
Yeah, Drae is like motioning to her,
Alright,
like, go
I'm
on,
rolling
do
now.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nat 20. Okay, you managed to resist. the
Berrian
effect
is
of the
clocked
ability.
in.
Rolling great tonight.
And no, she can't do anything else. Because she uses
Hey.
4 cards.
So that brings us officially to Yaikzal then.
Yeah.
You have
Okay.
moved up so far. What do you want to do with the rest of your turn?
I'm going to use my action
Okay.
on the monk that ran away from me.
Roll to hit.
Mm,
Disadvantage still from your exhaustion.
yep. 18.
An 18 will just hit.
Yes.
So
we
they
have
will
the
use
same
their reaction
AC.
to avoid that. As they bat your hand away, or your sword away from them.
17.
That will miss.
Okay, I'm using my joker
Okay.
as a thing, as another action. Yep. 19.
A 19 will hit. So they will use another reaction to avoid that.
What the fuck? How many reactions did you
A
pull?
bunch!
And he doesn't have to roll. He just voids it.
That's another.
No, so it adds to his AC. So as long as she's within what he can add to his AC,
Doesn't
he
hit.
blocks it.
Bonus action
Miss.
punch.
Okay.
Doesn't hit. And I'm using a key point.
Very well.
That is a. 18.
18 will hit. Last reaction.
Whatever.
As you're towards this monk, and it
Doing
looks over
great.
surprised to see you standing again, has one hand up, it just starts like batting your blows to the side and dodging where it can. That brings us to its turn. I'm going to take the prone off of you. It only has one card left because it used 3 reactions, so it only can use an action.
Guess it was useful.
Yes, you
Wisdom save.
burn 3 of its actions. Correct. A wisdom save for it. That is a dirty 20.
Succeeds. So they take 8 points of psychic damage.
8 psychic damage. Okay. That will bloody them, as they are going to make an attack on the prone Drae.
Oh yeah, hasn't gotten up yet.
Drae, that is a 19 to hit.
Misses. Or no, that hits because my AC
Hit.
is
As the
a
armor
little bad.
pulls you into the blade. I didn't need to roll 2 of those. That is 12 damage, and then he's going to take his second attack with his multi-attack for 23 to hit, and for 6 more damage.
Okay, the first one gets reduced by 10, so he takes 6 damage total
Okay.
from.
As they go down and start punching you with the edge of their bladed weapons. That brings us to Mangler. I do need a saving throw from you for both of those to try to keep up your.
for
his
just the
laughter.
one.
Nope, they hit you twice.
I only took damage from one though.
You reduced it by 10,
And it
they
did.
did 12 damage,
Oh, never mind.
and then 6 on the second one. So
For some reason, I like halved
8
it in my
total.
brain
Oh yeah, nope.
because I was like trying to debate between having it or not, and
Nope.
it got all.
So you only have to beat a 10 in your
Yeah,
10 on both.
10 twice.
And take the 2 extra damage.
Natural 20. Succeeds.
Okay, very good. Then they are wasting their turn and going to make a wisdom save. 15.
Against.
Dre's spell save DC.
Oh, fails.
Very good. That brings us to the Weaver.
by Kena.
They are going to step up and away from Kena. Does she have a reaction?
No.
Okay.
For once. She does not have it.
Yeah, it looked like you guys had used a bunch. It's going to make its wisdom
She can
saving
have one if she
throw.
wants.
Oh, she could have one.
Okay, then I will make an attack with her. That's a 19 on its wisdom save against the spell that you're in. Okay, that is a nat 20 to hit it. Oh no, she has disadvantage because of the Gru. That is the third nat 20 she's lost to that Gru. But that will still
What
hit.
did the Gru do to her to make her specifically have
The Gru
disadvantage?
gives anybody attacking anything else within 20 feet of it disadvantage.
Oh,
So the Gru has a...
I guess I... Oh, sorry, I just haven't been able to hit anything
And
the whole
everybody's
game.
attacked the Gru, so... And Yaikzal already has disadvantage, so... that's not bad damage. That is 5 for 17 damage to them. They're already crippled. They're still up, but they are they're getting close to a threat.
Wisdom
with that.
save?
Yeah, wisdom save was 19.
Okay. They take... 25 and a half is 12 points of psychic damage.
12,
Hot.
barely standing.
So I'm gonna sit down.
As barely standing inside of their what's allowable here. They're going to go ahead and use an action to try to grapple Lorelei.
Okay. To do something.
Yes, you do have to
Natural
roll.
20.
beats their 26.
The 20s be rolling.
Alright. They are going to go for another...
Lorelei's doing so much this fight, and I haven't had to roll very much for any of it.
You know what? No, they're going to go a bonus action attack against her. For an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, that's a bonus action.
Did she take damage earlier?
That is 8 damage.
No, she didn't.
Oh, she did take 6 damage at one point, so succeeds on her concentration.
Including against this one just now.
What is this
8.
damage?
8 damage.
Damage, okay. Succeeds.
And then they're going to take their last bonus action, and that's a 17 to hit.
Misses.
Okay.
What was the
Drae,
healing
prone.
word? Health.
Hmm?
The healing word, mass healing word. What was that?
11.
Oh wow. Okay.
11 and then 20
Yeah.
from Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh fuck.
Drae,
Okay.
you're up.
Wow.
Yeah. She healed everyone for 31.
Okay.
And has also been doing damage to each of them at the beginning of one of their turns.
Yeah, she's great.
Drae, you're up.
Doing great. Drae,
Prone on your back.
gonna get up with a movement. Can't really go anywhere.
Okay.
Or get up.
Then he's going to
I'm surprised Drae has a 15 for his DC.
10
Or
plus
16.
5.
10 plus 5?
Or yeah, so it's 8 plus 4 plus yeah, it's 16 right
16,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
There you are. Okay, what are you doing?
Should it
I'm
tell
still
me?
surprised.
Yeah, he has about 18 intelligence, right? So
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
okay.
Was the person wear the armor for your advantage?
The Gru is really annoying.
And almost dead.
So
A little bit out of your reach at the moment.
I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on it. So it has to make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw from the Gru. It's going to need a really big minus to fail that. Which does not have. That's a 17.
Okay. In that case, he's going to. Well, I mean, like, what else?
Shove, shove.
Yeah, he could like try and shoot it with his bonus action with his little hand crossbow wrist thingy. I think instead he's going to try and push this less damaged monk up here back 5 feet.
Okay, so that's an athletics check.
Strength saving throw.
Which one is that, by the way?
Saving Throw.
The one by Yaikzal.
Is that the Weaver?
No.
That is a 14.
Fails.
As it gets pushed back there, dexterity saving throw is also a failure as it, falling backwards, start to tumble end over end, trying to grab on as it goes down. As I said, on its turn it will get to try to grab something, but it is currently falling.
I'm doing stuff, guys.
So,
Anything else from
Is
Drae?
that all your actions?
Yeah, that's his turn.
You used all 4?
He has a reaction still.
Brings
Does
us
anyone
to
have a bonus action to give him?
Brianna.
there's a bonus action here.
If someone
Yeah.
can give it him, and then you can push him again.
Can I-
They're out of sight for him.
yeah, I can't see him.
Okay.
Okay, Ariana is going to...
The armor's like.
Oh, the creature should have got a saving throw when she blighted. She's going to cast Blight on the creature again.
No.
Oof.
That is a natural
score.
one.
Like, it's not the score, it's the
As it's
modifier.
there, like, hissing from the tickling underneath, she throws forward another spell, light traveling across, and her foot slips out from under her. She cracks her shoulder against the side and just, like, sprays into the wall. And you watch the magic vanish, and she's like, why did I even take a step?
Careful. Lorelei is currently, like, just... and
That
still
is
somehow finds
her action.
the time to, like, be like, what are
She
you doing?
gives a look over, like, Lorelei, you're up.
Like, ah! Can I use a card to talk to Ari?
Yes, if you want. Yeah. You use a bonus action.
Yeah. Like, are you alright? Is everything okay?
I'm fine. Yes, I'm fine.
Okay. Do you need anything?
I don't need anything.
Alright. He, like, turns back to the horde of
Oh my
monks
god.
around
The
her.
horrors of
Focus,
combat.
Lorelei.
What do you think I'm doing? Lorelei is going to... she's low on spell slots.
That's why God made cantrips.
Yeah. Yeah, is an option.
And spiritual weapon.
Is a thing. Is a thing indeed.
It'd be a very fun thing.
10.
Okay.
9.
Yeah, she's a joker. I guess. Yeah, she will use a second level spell slot and cast spiritual weapon. She is going to try and cast it next to the Enlightened one.
Okay. Spiritual weapon next to the Enlightened one.
As long
I'm
as.
going to need-
Hang on, I just want to make sure that's actually at range. Weapon 60 feet, so yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to need you to go ahead and make a check with your spellcasting modifier, but without proficiency.
Okay. It's a 9.
9 is going to fail. As you go to summon it, you see it start to like flash as it starts to form, and then you watch one of the arcs of electricity slam into it, and it just scatters around.
What was she trying to do?
She was trying to cast spiritual weapon next to the Enlightened one.
Oh, right.
Right.
Anything else from Lorelei?
Nope.
Very well. That brings us to Kana, who's going to step forward to here. She's been chasing this guy. What has she got?
She has 3 movements and an action. No,
Oh.
okay, not that. That was Ari. Ari had that. She had 1 action. And that's it. 1 action.
Oh, no movement.
She does have a movement.
She does?
Yeah.
Okay, then she's going to take her 2 attacks with her action. That is going to miss, and that is going to miss as well. Which brings us to the Gru.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save from the Gru, indeed. 9.
Okay.
Might be sitting
I have
out.
to check on that.
Might be sitting out.
23 points of psychic damage.
Just have to make sure that is actually his bonus.
Skadoosh.
23 points. It will whimper with like a and start to pull back to the corner here.
It's sit. Is he gonna sit or is he just gonna pull back?
It pulls back. It does not sit like the rest of them did. I'm gonna get my music working.
But it's like, it looks like it's
It's out of the fight.
not being
It's
aggressive.
out now.
Okay.
By disadvantage.
Yeah.
Hey.
My toes are cold.
Berrian,
No.
you're up.
There.
All right, I'm gonna look at him like, will you stop with the counterspelling? And then I'm gonna like raise my wand, like I'm gonna cast a spell at her,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go like, I just hit her.
You're like bringing it up. You see her hand coming up the same flourish as you just slice down with your sword. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I like that.
Okay, does a 16 hit her?
It will not.
Okay, that was a green flame. I'll roll the second.
As just like the monk, she just sideways as your blade cuts across where her
Okay.
torso had been moments before.
Does a 28 hit her?
28 will
I
hit.
hope so. Jeez.
All right. Okay. Okay. Oh wow, a 2, 3, and a 1. Great. That's 10 damage.
Welcome to the world of spiritual guardians.
Does she have any spells she's concentrating
She
on?
is not concentrating on any spells.
The hand is in a concentration spell?
Nope, not for her.
Okay. That's my turn.
That brings us back to the start. If you guys want to sort out any cards you're moving around.
I need to take all the cards that I need to shuffle them in.
You know what, Isaac? We should take our
Break.
our break.
Unless this is like,
It's set.
It's not that close to over. So
Okay.
I think we will take the mid-combat break here.
Take a quick break.
what do you
As,
think will happen? Let us know in the comments down below.
Exactly. What
All
he
right.
says. YouTube or Twitch. But yeah, we will be right back, folks.
Who's reaction?
I don't know. I really like
Can't let
boobies.
them see and show affection.
Cards!
Yeah, we need cards.
Oh, hi there.
Back.
Jeez,
Welcome-
that's awkward.
Welcome back to what this is.
Man, if only there were time to explain that joke. Oh well, moving on.
Yandu says, "Friend, you are back." Yes.
Hello,
Hi, String.
Yandu!
The word of the day is poob. You let us know what you think it is.
No, that's awful. Don't. It's the reverse of boop. It's how you undo.
Oh, you ruined
Ah,
Yeah. No, I don't want to.
come
it.
on.
The new word
Thank
is
you.
flurgle. You tell us what you think it means.
Oh, the sound a Murloc makes.
No, that's...
A Murloc? What's a fur?
It's the sound a Murloc makes.
Yeah.
So, we are coming back in the midst of combat, we've managed to get
God.
some food inside our real bodies.
God.
At least like half of the food I ordered in my body.
We'll be a little friendlier from now on. That's great.
Um,
So yeah, we come back to you guys in the midst of combat against the Enlightened Monk, the leader of
Ugh.
the floating islands of monks that you guys have been going across, along with the pet Gru and Mangler.
I don't know. I found this combat pretty heavy for someone who says they're
Music
enlightened.
Kicking back in.
I have a movement bonus
Starting with the
reaction.
Enlightened one.
Okay, so you want a...
Just one action would be cool.
There you go.
What do people have? What do you want?
Ariana needs... We'll give Ariana whatever.
A movement.
I will take Kana's bonus action.
Now, if anyone has a second reaction they'd be willing to give, I can possibly end this lady.
I have a reaction.
Kana has a reaction.
You should take her reaction.
Yeah.
Oh,
Give Kana
I'm an
something.
action.
Action. No.
I have one action per person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone has one action.
One action.
I mean, in theory, Drae doesn't need to do an action.
I can give Drae a bonus for an extra shove or something.
I would take a bonus action for an action.
Okay. Thank you. That we've done hard dealings.
Is it
Oh, that's a wild card. No, never mind.
Is it
It was upside down.
Is it a foil bonus action or just like
Yeah, that's a
common?
second gen hollow.
Oh gosh, yeah.
It's even got the OG braille. You
Yeah,
can
Oh
Yondu.
man, in
On
like 20 years
Instagram,
on Amazon,
I have
that'll
reached the
sell for
point
so
of cat
much.
photos where if I find it, I can't screenshot it because I already have it.
Alex, that is the Black Lotus of bonus actions.
All right, let's get back to the game.
I'm gonna use it and it'll do nothing.
As
Challenge
her
it
action,
forever.
she is going to cast Spirit Guardian
What a bitch!
on herself.
Oh my god, Berrian, you're gonna die.
I think
I can't even counterspell it. I'm out of 4th and hold on. Look at a 9th level wizard. How many spell slots do I have for 4th level?
Are you a knight?
I'm
Oh,
a 9th level wizard.
you have 3, I believe.
Oh! I have 1 4th level
Are you
left.
going to counterspell it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
No, it's a 4th
Go.
level spell.
She is not casting this at 3rd level.
What is she casting it at?
9th level.
9th level?
Yes.
Oh, I wouldn't have known that. Well, could I move? No, I
No.
wouldn't have known.
It's alright, just roll another natural 20.
Yeah, because that's just something that's so reliable.
And actually, don't bother. She's just going to counterspell it.
Because I got the amount. I rolled the.
She will counterspell your counterspell.
So she's used 2 cards.
Okay, so Spirit Guardians is going off.
As you watch a mass of spirits start to wail around her like a parade, just or a tornado whipping about her. More than you've ever summoned, as Lorelei by a lot.
I'm scared.
And then, as a bonus action, she's gonna punch Lorelei with the hand.
Oh, okay. Get a punch Berrian.
That is a 11 to hit Lorelei.
Misses.
Happy guy.
And then she is going to dodge as an action, and that will be the end of her turn.
Okay, I have a question.
What is your question?
What does it take to summon my shade?
What's that?
What does it take to summon my shade?
That sounds like a predicament. Thank you. Yeah.
Your shade. That is going to be underneath Moonblade. I believe it's an action.
I do have the stat block for it.
Okay, cool.
You can use an action to call forth an elf shadow.
Okay.
Is that a shade?
It's a shadow.
It's
Okay.
yeah. Shade is what it is in the.
Nope, shadow is a different creature. Shade and shadow are 2 different creatures. So a shadow has strength drain, amorphous, shadow stealth, and sunlight weakness.
Okay, yeah, it's not gonna work anyways. But yes, a shadow. Then sorry.
Resistance to just about everything.
I've got shadow hands.
And immunity
I
to
have a
necrotic
shadow
poison.
Fey Knight. I have a
So 5e shadow.
Elder Shadow Drake.
Google shadow 5e.
It's not gonna matter anyways. So.
Inhibited It doesn't matter. That is the end of her turn. As Yaikzal, you are
Okay.
up, still sagging with exhaustion from your night of watchfulness without rest.
Oh, okay. I am going to move. You did. I'm not affected by your thing, right, Lorelei?
No,
Okay.
I can see you when I cast it.
Do we want to risk? I don't want to risk attacking him yet. I'm gonna get in. Oh wait. Wait. I could step of the wind, right? I could step of the wind.
Step of the
Magical spells are
world.
always predicament.
Huh?
Just Yondu's sound like predicament.
I think that was Taruna's cat photo conundrum.
Either way. it's appropriate.
I can step of the wind to this guy, right? Like Hina's going against.
You can move through your companions to get there.
Like step of the wind.
Yeah, I guess with running up the wall and stuff, you could jump over this crew, so it would be
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. I would say it would take you 30 feet of movement to get over there.
Okay.
Drink.
And I
Move
do
you.
it. Thank you. And I can't get here because his hand.
Correct, that hand takes up its space. So you step up, jumping onto the wall beside this thing, put your foot on the corner and like throw yourself across, and then push past Lorelei and Drae to get over to there in front of that creature.
Okay. I am going to longsword.
And roll the hit.
Longsword.
Longsword.
TRC.
Not the dice. Not the dice. The floor wanted it more than me. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will hit.
Yay.
Dirty.
Yay.
Can you do less than 4 damage?
No.
Then they are going to shut their eyes and sit down in meditation.
Okay. Well.
The
Give me a
music
little,
changed perfectly as that happened.
a little kung fu.
I step
I
on the
didn't mean
wind
to say
again
kung
back to where I
fu.
was.
If you want, if you have another bonus action, that'll be 2 key points from you this turn.
Yep.
But you can run over there, just the same basically as you did before, leaping on the wall, pushing off Drae to jump behind that creature.
Okay.
I love
And-
the little. That's a third little spell slot. That's a couple key points from you.
And I am going to attack this guy. This one's going. Well, no, I don't have to. I don't have to attack him. I'm just gonna keep my bonus action. I'm done.
Okay?
Okay.
This will run over, knocking one of them out of the fight. This one next to you, falling, is use an action to try to catch himself. That is enough. And is going to use a movement to pull themselves up to here.
Where? You disappeared.
What the heck? Oh, they went on top of you for some reason.
Went in the walls.
They're in the walls.
He's
doesn't
going to
wanna-
move there and make 2 bonus action attacks against Yaikzal.
I do enjoy. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to.
Yaikzal, that is a
flank
29
me.
to hit you.
Yeah, it hits.
That is 9 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And then that is a dirty 20 to hit you.
Yep.
And that is also 9 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Brings us to the Mangler. I'm gonna go ahead and make a wisdom save. Okay, that is a 17.
On wisdom.
Yeah.
4.
For the
Oh,
Tasha's
that succeeds.
Okay,
He's
and
phasing,
then
he's
against
doing
the other one, that
kind
is
of
a 6.
What's that again?
That is against your spirit guardians.
Okay.
You know how you brought the monk into the wall? Yondu's like, he's phasing. He learned how to phase. He's leveling up his speed force game.
That is 9 points of psychic damage.
For both? One of them's half.
9 points of psychic damage to the Mangler,
Yeah.
Yondu's trying to step on you.
who has managed to free itself from Tasha's hideous laughter.
Well,
What did it roll?
I rolled a 17.
Okay, and then the other one took.
you
how
heard
much?
the man, Rona.
And then I rolled a 9.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the Weaver, still inside the area of your effect while he is...
Gotta do
that
what
is
you
a-
gotta do.
21.
To hit?
The, nope, 21 on the saving throw from the Ascended Weaver, who is meditating inside of your Spirit Guardian.
Alright. You can leave, she says.
Make me a persuasion check to see if you can reach him while he's meditating.
Persuasion from Lorelei. Natural 20.
Okay.
Lorelei is...
Still need the damage, halved.
19 and a half is 9.
Okay. 9
Finally, I
damage
roll
to them.
well.
As they look over at you, look at the spirits around them, and they will use a movement to go over to here and sit in meditation there.
Okay, good.
As Drae, you are up.
You hear Berrian? Drae!
How is this monk looking?
This monk next to Yaikzal is bloodied.
Okay. With the ankle we're at, if I push him 5 feet backwards, would he get pushed off?
No.
Okay.
Well, 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
You could just move a little bit.
Nah, Dre's not a gambler.
Okay.
What?
I like how you rolled to figure out if he's a gambler. That's very meta for me. Like, are they a gambler? We'll gamble on it.
So instead...
I love it here. Thank you, Yondu.
Welcome.
Hi.
Glad you opened.
Stop. It's squeaky.
Someone have an action?
Would Ariana be willing to give up an action for him to do something for this monk?
Does she have more than one action?
No. She has one.
Probably not. That's all she can
Kena is the only other one with an action. I think Kena wants to go attack him.
Yeah. Okay, well... In that case...
Methinks. There's a Joker there.
Yeah, I know. It's just that's the only thing Lorelei has. Okay. Drae is going to...
Does Ariana have a bonus action?
Nope. I have a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay, first of all,
Thank you.
this guy is still prone?
It is
The
still
mangler?
prone, yeah.
Okay.
As well as cursed.
What is it? Do we know what the curse does?
Yeah, it's the one where it has to roll or lose an action.
Oh, wow. That's...
Really good.
Thumbs up to Ariana for that one.
Thumbs up for war amps.
He's gonna sort of look
Okay.
at... He's gonna spin his dagger spite into his hand, like, give it a look. Like, no. And the green flame blade stab down at it.
Okay.
Yondu, we like you being here.
Yandu!
Yondu!
That is a 29 to hit.
Yandu.
29 will hit.
Watch it crank it,
Roll
watch it
damage.
roll.
Boom. Bang. Bang. Bang.
Did you attack this guy?
Bang. Yeah.
Y'all know that soldier boy?
Where did the dice I rolled go? 1, 1, 2, 2, and
my
3.
God.
So 15 points of a mix of damage types.
This one does matter. I do need to know what you're doing.
Okay, it is
1 million.
Is any of it cold or psychic?
no.
Then it's fine.
And then the monk next to him, next to the mangler,
Yeah.
takes 11 fire damage.
11
That was
fire
a
damage.
good
You flip it
roll.
up, stab down, waiting for the singe of your dagger that so often burns you as well. Feeling just the cold steel of the handle. You stab it down. Flames gouting out from where you do, washing over the monk there as well. Still bloodied.
Okay.
Anything else from Drae?
Yes. He's gonna use a bonus action to try and pull the monk towards him into the Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Oh, great. Great play. Great play.
What do you got?
It's...
Oh,
What?
saving throw.
Yeah.
17.
And try again.
Very well. 15.
Fails.
I'm not sure what stat that's based off of.
Yeah, my saving throw is 16.
16? Okay. As they get
Make a
pulled
save.
into Spirit Guardians. Nope. Pulling somebody into it does not.
It's...
It does. Thorn whip and
I
pull it.
never allow any of those to force somebody to make a save for moving.
Okay, so
somebody.
if,
At the
if
start
it's
of their turn,
if it's
or
a
if they move
homebrew,
into
but
it.
it's
They-
Nevada,
okay.
that's how
It's
it
just
works.
you, because then you can like push people in and out of Moonbeam. Like I push them out, I pull them back in, I push them. I grapple them, I step out, step back in. I got 50 feet of movement.
Yeah,
How many?
I've always thought of it as like the first time they enter it on a turn.
I think it says if they move into it. I have it open, so I don't know why I'm.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. That's just like always been like my
Yeah, if
idea
you want to homebrew
of
it,
the
that's
way.
fine.
like it would work in theory of like the first time in your round that you touch it, you would take the damage for that round.
Yeah, when it enters the area for the first time. Okay, yeah, I would allow that, because that does stop you from moving in and out with it, so I will make a saving throw. 10.
10, okay. So you take a full... Oh, swear to God. Okay. 23 psychic damage.
Okay. 23 psychic damage.
It's dragging them
Monk.
over the coals.
That will cripple the monk.
Okay.
Anything else from Drae?
Y'all making me feel all welcomed and shit.
Aww. Okay. No, that's Dre's turn.
Alright. That brings us to Ariana. What does she got? Action.
She
and
has an
Yeah.
action and movement.
Action and movement.
And a reaction.
She is...
This is Dre's old reaction.
She is not liking that hand that just gets free shit every turn.
Fair enough. Is there something that she could do about level 9 Spirit Guardians?
Yeah, I'm about to get hit with a ton of damage.
She have any blights left? She has 1 blight left, but she does not want to spend that. She could upcast it though. She's gonna 5th level blight towards that hand,
Oh, yeah.
and then roll hot garbage. That will miss. Lorelei,
Blade
you're
an
up.
attack roll?
Yeah, I think so. Oh no, blight is a. You're
Saving
right.
throw.
Saving throw.
I mean, you rolled the dice
rolled
if you
equal
rolled...
hot garbage to what she rolled.
So
So that will hit with the necrotic damage. Thank you for reminding me that.
don't interrupt.
So a 5th level blight is going to be 8d8. So 98 damage. 2, 10, 12, 15,
But it's
20.
here right now.
26, 33, 37. Okay, that is 38 damage in total to the hand. Necrotic. Which will bloody that.
1,
As she...
2, 3.
Another spray of
I can
necrotic
count.
energy across it as you see
Berrian,
no
did you
rotting
count?
flesh
Yeah.
or anything from this hand,
Yeah.
but you see
These are
parts
the
of it
two
start to
NPCs.
undulate and vanish within it
Okay.
as it starts to almost like leprosy pieces of it start to fall
Oh, that's a vivid image.
off. As Kana is up. Why not?
Did
Everybody's
Lorelei
left on
get
the
to do
hand.
something? Just, you know,
Oh,
if
I guess.
if I could beseech you.
Fine, Lorelei can go.
Okay,
Thanks you for reminding me. I don't know how I got
He
that.
rolls.
No, I
Lorelei,
threw my dice back into the tray.
okay, Lorelei's gonna move here. And then here. And then here.
With all 3 movements.
And then with her bonus action,
Why is she moving over there?
because she had movements.
Okay, you're gonna hit the monk again.
Okay, maybe. Okay, she doesn't.
It's funny and thematic, and also a bad idea.
She turns around a lot.
Just spinning in circles, getting used to the system that waits for you to do what you need to do.
I can really just do nothing here for. All right.
Everybody watches over the droll stare, like,
You could do 3 healing words.
not with movement, you can.
Oh, damn, never mind. What a broken spell that would be.
Uh,
Cast with any action.
Yeah, it's part of your movement.
Let's see. She has a bonus action exclusively. How are people
Also, it's
looking?
10 seconds. 10.
Yeah.
I think I'm crippled.
9.
You're crippled?
Think so? I
Alright.
don't know.
She'll throw a healing word at
Maybe Berrian, who's about to get hit by a
Berrian's
9th level
topped
spell.
up.
I'm topped up,
Yep.
and I'm about to get hit real hard.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do to prevent that
I'm
damage beforehand.
Yeah, that's
So,
crippled. That's fine.
yeah, so just at level 1, because you don't have a lot of spell slots, you heal for 6 health. 6 health.
Thanks.
What a
Sorry,
powerful
it's-
heal.
Look,
No, it's
I'm
okay.
doing a lot right now.
Okay. That brings us
This
to
is
Kana. As
old reaction.
healing magic spreads over Yaikzal, some of your wounds start to close up and stitch themselves together. Kana is going to go ahead and use a movement. She has a movement, right?
Yes.
She's going to use a movement. Does she have an action?
Yes.
More than one?
Just one.
Okay, so she's going to take her attack against the hand. That's going to miss with the first one. 10, 15.
She could get advantage, because it's technically...
No, she does not have advantage.
Well, she could, though.
And that's going to miss with a 2. As Berrian, you're up. Kana swinging twice towards the hand, pieces of it falling away as she tries to swing and it moving back.
Okay.
A wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh god.
It's fine. You can roll badly on 98.
Yeah, this could kill me.
That was an 8 and a 1.
Average.
9.
Yeah, that is that's a 12.
That is a failure.
If I don't
God, this
die-
spell is bullshit. Why does everyone use...
So
And
eight,
how much is it
1,
at?
11.
So it's gonna be 3, so 48. 5 to 8, 6. It's 68 damage,
6.
right?
Nope, 98.
9.
No, it's not a D8 per spell.
It
level.
is.
3d8 and a d8 per spell level.
Yup.
Uh,
Yup.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the best spell scaling in the game.
Yeah. Well, aside from inflict wounds, but yeah.
Well, I would say...
Let's not
it's-
get into that conversation right now. Thank you.
I'd say it's better.
Stop.
Because it's
Stop.
AoE.
Because it's concentration. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Don't interrupt our nerd speak.
We're in the middle of stream.
We might have
This
viewers
conversation-
interested in the
These
semantics.
conversations last 25 minutes.
That is 41 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Can I reduce it?
Okay.
Spirit Guardian, are you in range to reduce it?
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to roll an intelligence check to get past her ward. But yes, you can try.
So an 11.
That is not enough to get past the
Does
ward.
the psychic get blocked by magic?
Yes. This ward particular would block it, yeah.
Okay.
As Berrian, spirit hardly just sail through you. You feel like you're being pelted in a hailstorm.
Right.
Skin begins to rot, running up your arm, just festering as it goes, as the spirits tear away chunks of your life force.
I'm gonna implore to the sword, and like in a telepathic to the sword. I'm like, well, we got one shot. Might as well make it count, hey?
You would feel the sword vibrating in your hand. It intensifies. It starts to shake. You can feel. It's not really an emotion, but just liquid heroics.
All right. I'm going to fake, like, raise the sword up like for a huge smash, and poke my wand out and cast blindness deafness on her
Blindness, deafness towards her.
with a bonus action in my quicken spell.
Okay, that is a
Con save.
That is a 7.
We'll see.
She goes blind.
As her eyes go white before you, you now are at a straight roll to attack
Okay,
her.
so this is what I was looking for. Action.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hits.
Okay, so we're doing green flame blade normal, green flame blade normal. Okay, first attack. That's a 15.
That will miss.
Okay, so that one misses. Second attack. 19.
That will hit.
Okay. Third, so green flame blade now.
Yeah,
27.
that will hit.
Okay, third attack. 16.
That will miss.
Okay, so one normal, one green flame blade.
Eyes shut. Even with them closed, as you sweep towards her just by the sound alone, she moves sideways. The first one going by, the flame just vanishing from your sword. You come up, managing to cut into her side. She knocks it off of her, but you get the blade deep. Flame once again, upper hand comes down. You get her a slash across the shoulder as she tries to dodge but fails. Cuts into her, flame spreading. You bring up for another swing and she ducks and it narrowly misses her head.
Okay, so that's going to be
Damage from the first blow, please.
26 damage for
This
the
is from
first
green
one.
flame?
Nope, this is for the first
Oh
one.
wow.
I rolled
26
hot.
damage. That brings her to bloodied.
Okay, and then the next. Oh, and concentration. Halved would be.
Correct.
So it's gonna be 13.
She is much higher than a 13.
Okay. All right.
Damage on the green flame blade strike.
Okay, so just- That's 39 damage.
39 damage.
And that's going to be 15.
Crippled.
That's going to be a 20 con.
Natural 20.
Really? Oh. Oh, massive damage, by the way.
That's
We
not
don't
a
have any
thing.
rules for massive damage.
What? Yeah, we have the massive damage table.
That's
No,
fantasy craft.
No, but we've rolled that. Like the other,
That's for like if you get knocked unconscious. There's like
Yeah,
modifiers based
one
off
of
the
the other games.
damage.
But no,
you take.
we do not and have not for D&D had a massive damage table.
someone's hand got wrecked the other day.
Yes.
That's from the death and dismemberment,
Yeah.
right?
We had a Desmond Dismemberment table for a while.
Okay, so 39.
No, you guys were fighting Scylla in the other game, which if enough damage is done to her head in one blow, the head gets destroyed. That was
Okay.
where that happened.
All right, so what's she now?
Crippled.
Okay.
As that is going to bring us to the top of the initiative order.
Okay.
I need to count how many cards I
Do
need
you-
to get here.
Do you want another action? Okay, so you have 2 bonuses.
So, keep in mind
reaction.
that
I'm dead.
So we've got
yeah, keep in mind
one.
Berrian falls unconscious at the beginning of the round if she still has things almost like guaranteed.
So we have to get over. I can't. I would fall unconscious the minute I touched it.
yeah, you have a bow.
I do have a bow. I will.
12 cards.
Can I shoot it?
She's blind. You would have advantage. So, by the way, anything.
No, I'd be a straight roll.
Well, anything that you guys shoot at her right now has advantage.
So would I have? I'm already disadvantaged, so advantage would make it
Straight
straight roll.
Straight
Yeah.
roll for you. So
Can I-
I'm basically useless. I have action, bonus, reaction.
Does Kana have any ranged?
Kena.
I gave her a longbow.
Yeah, she has a longbow.
Okay, never mind. Well, I have 1 action then.
Drae would really like actions.
What do you have to do?
You have 2
I have
actions.
Mind Sliver, which means she has a D4 off of her concentration check if it lands.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
Well, I have an action for Drae if he wants it.
Okay.
I'll take reactions.
There you go.
Not that it's gonna do me anything. I don't need all of them.
Oh, I gave you 2. I only.
Okay. Give them to Lorelei if she needs them.
Yeah, Lorelei had. Yeah, okay.
With her bonus action,
There you go. Yes.
she is going to pull this hand back and interpose it between her and the group.
Ooh,
The
it's
entire group, I don't think,
They're all on one side, so where they are right now, she has half cover from the group.
Like, okay.
except for
But we can see her.
You can still see her through the hand, yeah.
If I move to another side, would I be able to?
Yeah, if you
With
move
her
around,
action, she's going to dispel magic on the blindness. As she brings her hand up and wipes it across, and you see the white just travel with it and then vanish from the side.
Hold
of her
on.
eyes.
Dispel magic.
Yes.
I want to just read the thing here.
Is this above a 3rd level spell?
No, I want to read the spell, please.
Okay,
Do you have to be able to see
that's a
it?
good question. Any creature, object, or magical effect within range. So
Within
that
range.
it should not involve
Ooh.
sight.
Wow.
Fuck.
What can I do to get you?
They
over
thought
there?
they thought of everything.
Action, and then she is going to look over towards Lorelei, and the same spell again. She's going to dispel magic against her spirit guardians.
Okay, so it's at 4th level.
Is it at 4th level?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a natural 1. As she fails to dispel it.
As like the magic sort of just gets like eaten up
It
by
comes,
the
starts-
swirl.
your spirit's like wailing, and Lorelei puts her hands up, directing them as they like crunch into this wave of dispelling force that comes towards it.
As her eyes at this point are just like pure like indigo light essentially.
One more action.
Pure Super Saiyan mode at the moment.
Lorelei just glowing, spirits wailing around her like a host.
Oh, you're only drawing cards for the ones that are left in combat,
Correct,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
And then with her last action, she is going to dodge.
Okay.
Yaikzal.
What do you say if I got in there and didn't die immediately? Could I grab Berrian and leave?
Getting in there is going to be the difficult part.
Yeah, like just
You're gonna
Could I
die immediately.
There is enough shadow step there for you to shadow step into it,
yeah.
and you could shadow step out to one of the corners, but you are going to have to deal with the 9th level spirit guardians.
Yeah, that's I
It is not easy, technically doable, not likely.
not likely, but it's
72.
something he needs out of there.
35. He's minimum 30, like average 36 damage. 18 if you succeed.
So
Could be lower,
doable,
could be higher.
not likely.
Like, I think you'd be better off to try and just hit her and take her out. Like she's
Hello,
crippled.
20 Karas. Thanks for following.
Hello.
Thank
She's crippled, so-
Ah, he said hi.
Okay,
Follow
I'm
that.
gonna-
I'd have to check out your
High
channel,
for
and see
I
if it interests me.
don't, low for I do. Really low, so I do.
Okay. A risky play here. So, as you shadow step in, your monk ability would also be affected by this field. So I need you to make me, I
Wisdom.
believe wisdom's her stat for this, so I need you to make me a straight wisdom check.
No, straight?
With disadvantage from exhaustion?
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's dog shit. That's 12.
12 is not enough. As you go to force, you see the shadows starting to gather where you're going to appear before a zap from the barrier dissipates it, and you find yourself standing just where you are.
Okay.
Hello.
Can't do anything then. I'll use my...
What do you have left?
I have another bonus
Also, kind of,
action
we'll check out your channel
and a
Thanks for
and
following.
a movement. I wouldn't be able to make that there with a movement. I don't think.
I don't know.
If I went to the chains, would I be able to make there with the movement?
You could cast darkness.
You could try to run down the
You wouldn't be
chains.
able to
You
see.
could make a leap for the chains if you wanted to try to run there, but this is a physical barrier. So
Oh, it's
getting
physical.
past this is going to be difficult either way. You failed with your shadow step. It is
Yeah.
not impossible to get past physically, but it is going to be a roll just as difficult.
I'll pull out my bow.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to do much.
As the shadow step fails, you kind of sag your will to try and pull this off, fleeting as you pull
Sorry.
your bow off your back.
No, it is what I'm fine with it. You guys just need to hit her. Like
Go ahead and roll
Is
with
it-
disadvantage.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hit. I've lost natural 20 to that, but I don't think a 17's gonna hit. So
17 will not hit.
that's my turn.
Alright. As you fire 2 arrows, the hand is blocking both of them as it knocks them out of the air.
It's alright, I've got him.
Brings us to the monk here. Going to make a wisdom saving throw at the start of his turn for a natural 20.
Okay. Still takes damage though.
Yes, indeed.
It's 22 and a half is 11.
11 damage will further cripple that monk as the spirits go screaming through them, tearing energy from them. Boy, we burned all the actions, didn't we? So we are going to... Oh, no, there's one left. They are going to bonus action attack Drae. That is cocked. That is bad. 12 to hit.
Misses even with my bad AC.
They are going to use
The armor goes to try and move
movements.
and just like catches it. Oh shit.
They're going to use 2 movements to flash step over to here. And that is going to be the end of their turn.
Where'd they flash step to?
Just out of her Spirit Guardians.
Flanking
The
me.
Mangler
Flanking
got
me?
a 10
Flanking
against
me.
Spirit Guardians. This could do it.
19.
That is enough.
What sound does it make?
As the space splits open, and there's just this like hissing screech, a tongue lolling out from what are rows of teeth on the inside of what used to be like a flattened, closed face. And they are going to use this movement to pull back out of the fight.
As its
Leave
face
them
splits
also
open.
out. Drae
Alright.
No longer flanking me.
actually going to take them 2 movements.
We're gonna
Drae,
see.
you're up.
See what happens. I have 4 clubs in my hand.
Oh baby.
And I'm going to cast Mind Sliver with all of them.
Intelligence saving throw.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 times.
Okay, that is a 13.
Fails.
Fails. So first, they take.
I do need you to roll to try to get your spell through this.
Okay. To 20.
20 is a success.
Okay, so
That
that
was just intelligence, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 4
Damage.
damage, and their next saving throw they lose a D4 on it.
You want to roll that d4?
Sure. It's a 2.
Okay, that turns their 19 into a 17.
Okay. Next.
Sorry, they're 20 into an 18.
Yeah.
And they
Okay.
better roll again, right?
Yeah, so that's a
15 on the second one?
yeah, so it's a 24 to get through the thing.
Yeah.
15 is also a failure. So that is 8 psychic damage.
8 psychic damage.
And
D4 on the next one.
yeah, so
That is a natural 20.
so 4. Damn it. Next. As Drae is just like furiously trying to throw anything he can at her.
Reaches and like just one blast
As
like,
he
over
sees
and
like
over of
his
psychic
brother's
energy.
in trouble.
You watch the barrier start to like crackle, but you push past for the most part as she starts to flinch away a little bit.
And that's a 2 for the next one's over.
That's 4. We did 4.
No, this is we've done 2, and then he just did his third.
You get 2 attacks per action with spells.
No,
You
I
had
have
4
4
clubs.
actions.
Okay, you mind slivered,
Mind Sliver.
which the barrier stopped. You mind slivered with hit. You mind slivered.
No,
she avoided.
I mind slivered. I just lost 1.
No,
Yeah, I've only mind slivered twice so far.
no. The barrier caught 1.
Which one?
Your first mind sliver.
My first mind sliver was a 20.
Yeah, first
Oh,
one.
okay. So yeah, sorry. You hit her with the first one,
Yeah.
and then the next one she had the D4 on.
No, her concentration check got the
Oh
D4.
yeah, concentration.
I was sorry. Yes.
Okay, so let's just go back
Right.
to after
no,
the
you're
first
right.
one.
You've done 2. Sorry, I thought you were rolling the D4 on the mind slivers,
No.
which is why I thought you'd done 4. Okay. So this is to get through the barrier. You got a what?
I got a 2, so that mind sliver doesn't
That
work.
mind sliver will
So
fail.
my last mind
Yeah.
sliver
Forgot about concentration checks. Thank
is a 12.
you. A 12 will not make it through the barrier.
Okay.
either.
As the barrier sort of like finds what he's been cutting through and seals it.
Since you're just like shooting these towards her.
Alright,
Okay.
that is Drae's turn.
That brings us to Ariana. Does she have a movement?
Yeah.
She is
Yes.
going to use it to move up to here. She's been rolling low. Okay, high she goes after the lady, and low she goes after the ascendant monk. Low. That's a natural 1. So she is glad I didn't use that to roll a hit. She is going to go after the monk. So
She wouldn't be able to see the import of the situation, and
she doesn't want to waste a spell.
Okay.
Her already dwindling resources trying to get through this barrier that she's just watched 2 spells fail to
Sure.
make it through. That monk is looking crippled, so she's going to try for a chill touch. That will hit. Her level, that's 2d8. 9, which is not quite enough to finish that monk off. As Lorelei is up.
Alright. Lorelei is gonna use a movement to move here.
Okay.
Which would move this thingy with her. And then she's gonna use a reaction and a bonus action to hold a spell.
Alright.
If Berrian falls unconscious.
Very well. Brings us to Kanan. Does she have a movement?
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 can get her to there.
She has a bonus action and an attack.
She is going to make her first attack against the monk, which will hit. And thanks to Ari softening him up, that is enough to finish him off. How's that? 6, 5, 11 damage. As he is going to close his eyes in meditation. Berrian.
Not moving out
Wisdom
of...
saving throw, please.
Is he gonna move out of the thing?
Not at the moment.
that's a 6.
That is a failure.
It doesn't matter. If you can't do less than.
Well, there's been one roll already. Low. How much health do you have left?
I have. You said you did 41.
Yes.
Yeah, I have 10 health left.
10 health. I'm not there yet, but I am guaranteed to reach it at this point. So,
So I'm down.
I mean,
That will
it's
knock you
possible you
unconscious.
roll over his max health, though.
I don't think it's possible. Is it? What's your max health?
52.
If you rolled like a 64 or a 72,
Sure,
right?
we're not there yet. I'm just going to roll a few more times. 7, 8. Okay, now I do actually have to count. 10, 18, 25. 5. No, at that point we can't make it there.
Okay. So he's unconscious.
So-
As he falls unconscious,
Berrian falls unconscious.
Lorelai's gonna try and cast Healing Word on him.
Okay, I do need you to try and force your way through the barrier.
It's natural 4.
That is a failure, as the healing spell just crumbles underneath the force of the barrier. Alright. Let's draw our cards.
Drae
folks.
does have a reaction to try and reduce that damage, but I don't think a D10 would make a difference.
I will not.
Do you have any reactions to save?
Bonus.
Reaction.
Reaction.
Uh,
I'm dead, so the reactions don't matter.
Well, we'll keep them anyways. We don't want them in the deck when they shouldn't be in the deck yet.
As she's going to look up at the group, leave him as he is out of the fight, and I shall protect him from this. Try to bring him up again, and I shall not. What say you?
What did you say? What?
Lorelei would nod.
Okay. She's going to use
What did she say?
the only action she drew.
No, could you repeat yourself? I did not understand what you said.
Leave him as he is out of the fight, and
Yeah.
I shall protect him from this. Try to raise him again, and I will not. What say you?
Okay.
She's going to use the only action she got that turn to twist her spell that she's already sustaining to remove Berrian from the targeting of it. She got all movements other than that.
Thank
He
God.
runs in a circle.
And there's no other.
She's going to use 2 of those movements.
She runs in a circle.
Oh fuck, KO.
Yeah.
Over to there.
Yeah, if we don't kill her this turn, she's dead. We're done.
Okay.
As
Okay.
actually, you know what? With what her health is, she would not do that. That is a well. Everybody's gonna have to go through. Yeah, Yaikzal, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm gonna. Can you do less than 19?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
peacefully.
Isn't it the Spirit Guardians?
Yup.
That does. Tell me when you hit 19.
It's 98.
Roll your wisdom save though, because you might half it.
And are you
With
within Lorelei as
disadvantage.
well?
You are within Lorelei.
So what do I get?
So you get +2.
Yeah. Do saves get disadvantage with
No,
exhaustion?
I don't think so.
I'd have to look at it.
It's ability checks and attack rolls.
6, 9, 11.
What did you roll?
It was a 13 and a 6.
Okay, so what's your
My
wisdom
first
roll?
one was a 6, so if it's the first roll, then it's a 6, and I got
exhaustion.
13.
It's
It's
just
disadvantage on
ability checks,
ability
not
checks.
saving throws.
Well, I got a 6 first.
Just ability checks?
Just ability checks, also not attacks.
Oh man!
So all of my attacks
Holy
I could have hit.
crap. That's the fight.
Man, did not. Okay.
I could have
like, that's the fight.
That was
I got 5 nat 20s.
Okay, I'm gonna vote that she passes this.
I'll say you passed the save. Yeah.
Because, like,
Sure.
that's at least 60
5
damage.
nat 20s.
What's your health at?
I'm at 19.
19? So this is gonna do 20 damage to you. I'm gonna say you go
Whatever.
down to 10 health.
God,
So
5.
it's your turn with 10 health. Because you would have finished that guy off faster, which would have
She
meant less
enters Lorelei's Spirit Guardians.
Fuck
damage. That's
this.
true.
Also,
So she does have to
Oh
make
yeah,
a
you're
wisdom
right. She
save.
can't do that.
What do you mean she can't what?
Yeah, if she enters Lorelei's Spirit Guardian, she'll go down.
thanks Kana for
So,
your
You're fine.
Joker.
You don't take any damage.
Yeah.
Thanks Kana for your Joker.
I
Thank
will give you
you.
10 health back though.
Okay.
So you're at 29 health.
Okay, so I suddenly have 4 attacks. Crazy. Where is she?
She is back where she started.
She didn't go there at all?
No, because otherwise she
I'm
dies
so
to
tired
Lorelei.
of this. I'm so tired of
And roll the
this.
hit.
Yeah,
All
well that
she's got
just
is the
puts you
hand
in character
proposal.
because Yaizal's
Roll the
also
hit.
very tired.
If you want to attack her, you got your bow out.
She has her hand there.
That gives her a +2 to AC.
her
And you
AC.
could move over, like it's blocking and
Yeah,
angle.
you can also, if you've
You
got
can-
a movement, you
you
can
can,
move
like, run
off
around
to the
behind
right and attack without, like, ignoring the hand.
I shall take this one then.
Alex.
That's a movement. I will move to where I don't get disadvantage. Or ace, whatever.
Okay. I'll just move you
Here, have some movements,
5,
Berrian.
10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. Move you there with 45. Actually, you have 50, right? So.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna shoot at her.
Go ahead and roll the hit. She's not dodging this time, so it is
First.
straight roll.
Del fuego.
18.
And 18 just hits.
Oh, thank God. Fuck.
This could be it.
8.
That is one more than she has left before she concedes. How do you want to do that with the Sarah? How do you want to do this?
I don't know.
You running to the side, drawing as you go, get just past the hand, the eyes flash over to you, it's too late. Arrow flying, pierces through the crackling barrier around her. As it starts to sink into her chest, her hand comes up, catches it with it like half sunk into her shoulder. She looks over at the group, pulling it out. You've passed.
Yaikzal just, you know, falls a little, you know.
As,
Yaikzal, where she is, would just fall to her knees.
Like
you just drop to your knees, exhausted. Arrow like half drawn from your quiver again, as she is going to cancel the spell around her.
crits were rolled,
Motion down at Berrian.
rules were forgot.
Lorelei will drop her Spirit Guardians and cast
I
Healing
wish I
Word.
didn't know
Okay.
that.
Go ahead and roll the healing.
that
As
one
Berrian,
fine.
your eyes flash open. You on the ground.
Does the barrier try and stop it?
It will not.
It's a 4, so you get 9 health back.
Sweet.
As your eyes open, you're on the ground next to this Enlightened Monk. She looks down at you. Very well. As we agreed, I shall return to my home. I'm sad you came for me so quickly. I had hoped to learn more from your species. Waves her hand and you feel the armor that's been like pulling you into things. You feel as the curse fades and you're left with the studded armor. +2. That will work as long as you are within areas under the purview of our city.
Alright.
So it is +2 studded armor as long as you are within.
Otherwise
one
it's
of
just
the,
normal?
Otherwise it is normal studded armor.
Okay, does it look cool at least?
Yeah, it's black. It's like black leather studded armor.
Well, I guess you've learned this one lesson. Don't mess with concubines.
Perhaps that was my mistake. She will reach into her sleeve and pull out a bag that she will drop to you, Berrian.
I grab it. Thank you.
Are you able to return to your companions?
Yeah. And I'm going to cast fly out of my sword.
Okay, as you bring up your
It's like-
sword that had fallen from your hand, you start to, like, with a jolt, float a little bit. You have 2 minutes to leave the island before it will vanish.
When will ours be returned?
2 minutes.
Can you help us down?
I will stop the sylphs from catching you if you wish to jump.
Will they let us down gently?
No, I haven't. Don't worry about it. How many are there of us?
So there is Yaikzal, Berrian, Drae, Lorelei, Kana, and Ari.
Okay.
So 7 of you, I believe.
How many can I do with Featherfall?
3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6
Good
of you.
number.
I don't have to do Kena. She can do herself.
Up to 5.
Okay, so
Ari also still has her 6th level spell slot.
okay, so Ari and
So she could cast fly on all of us? On 4 of us?
4 of you. So only one of you would need fall. Yaikzal can take this fall on her own. Berrian's already flying. She can get
isn't
rid
the
of 4
monk
of you.
thing where they have to be within 5 feet of a wall?
No.
Nope.
It's
Just
just,
reduce
slow
fall
fall.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
As-
no, they changed it. That's cool.
It does.
As Ari is going to start chanting, getting the group of you together, as the remainder of you, besides Yaikzal, start to fly.
Yeah.
As she just jumps.
Hey, no! As Drae like is
Can
go.
carry you. You start falling down. I'm not going to bother with the damage because you can reduce whatever it would be enough to survive it. As you.
Well, I'm at
hit the
10
water
hit points.
No, you're at
hard.
29.
I'm at 20. Oh, 20.
Oh, you are pretty low.
No,
Yeah.
right.
No, she didn't take that damage, remember?
Yeah, she's
Yeah, so she'd be at 29.
Yeah, I'm at 20.
That's 100 feet, that's 10d10.
10.
Average of 50.
It's water, it's going to be a little lower, so she's fine. So yeah, you will hit hard, it will hurt, and you sink into
I
the
will
water
accept
after an impact.
being at a really low health for that.
You hit the water and start to swim your way back to shore as the rest of you start to sail off. The moment you clear, going through this hole here and get by, you can hear a cracking, warping, this vibrating as it vanishes. And you guys look below you as Yaikzal, you are pushed by the massive wave of water as settling into position again is the massive floating King's Retreat once again on the water, dropping a little bit, shaking as Yaikzal gets pushed across. You look over at the shore you were swimming for and turn and start to swim for the retreat.
Yeah, immediately.
I look in the gold bag as I'm flying.
All right, you look into the bag. I can close this now. And you would see within it there are 2 gems and a carved ivory figurine.
Ooh. Is there a gold value associated?
Yes, the gems are worth 8,000 for the flawless facet cut ruby, 4,000 for the facet cut imperial topaz, and the ivory figurine is worth 3,000 gold.
So 8, so 12, so
15?
15,000. So that's going to be...
Divided by 6.
Yeah.
Not 6.
Ariana. Oh, unless Ariana doesn't get
She-
I would also want to cut up the treasure for participating.
We didn't talk about that.
She deserves it.
Okay, out of character. When we did the thing, we took her on as a teleporter. She decided that she was going to help out. We made no contract about it.
You can go ahead and bring that up with her if you want. That's something you guys can discuss as group. But most of the time,
I'm talking about it out of character first.
right out of character. So part of the disadvantage of calling on people to help you is they get a share of things, right? So you can definitely try to cut her out of it, but both out of character and in character, it's a bit of a scum move.
Yeah, even for the 6,100, you gave her a cut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, maybe not sure about that part.
Out of the what, sorry?
The earlier gold we got, we
Yeah,
gave her a part of.
we gave her a
so.
part of it.
Okay, sure, whatever. That's 15,000, so that's like,
It's alright to share, Berrian.
No, I'm not talking to Berrian right now. This isn't Berrian. Berrian's not even around. He's flying, looking in a bag. So that would be like 2,000 some per person, right?
Yeah, divided by 6. That's
2.
2,500.
Okay. Sounds good. 2,500 each.
So, Yaikzal, you find yourself swimming towards the island. It landing with a rock. You would see it looks to be in a fair amount of chaos on the outside. The guard post that would normally be defending it is unmanned. As you climb your way onto the King's Retreat, the massive double-winged mansion floating on the lake.
She would...
Find yourself in the courtyard.
How do I get in?
There is an entrance. The gates are unmanned. You can make your way in, push open the double doors, and find yourself immediately confronted by a barricade that's been built up around this. The guards that should be out front, standing up there, spears pointed down at you. Back, outsider!
I'm not an outsider. I'm the reason you guys are back. Look, we're in a lock-in.
Make a persuasion check.
Can we see her?
You saw her swimming and making a beeline for the island.
Lorelei for sure would go towards her.
Okay.
Drae would probably follow after
19.
Lorelei.
A 19, he looks at you and quick glance out the window, double take.
We fought them. We're the reason you're back.
Oh, thank you. As he rests back on his...
Can I come in?
Sure. As he jumps in, it's over! It's over, we're back! And you hear him suddenly running down the halls as he starts shouting down the halls as you do this. One of the guards look over, she can't just...
As she runs into...
No, stop, you're not allowed to just... As you would hear a familiar voice, leave her, Jeffrey.
Where is the voice coming from?
You look over the hallways that lead to one of the wings. Stepping out of it is a dragonborn woman, dressed in fine robes, a little bit of sagging under the eyes from worry and probably lack of sleep.
Sarah! She would run at Sarah for the hug.
She sees you and sweeps you up, both arms, and picks you up and gives you a squeeze and puts you down.
I saved you! We fought monks!
You who saved me.
Yeah!
My girl. I should have known to depend on you. She ruffles your head a little bit.
There was a big island full of monks, and they were crazy monks.
She grabs you on the cheek. You look terrible.
I haven't slept in so long!
Come. You need to rest. Come. And she turns and looks as the rest of you come in the door. Lorelei along with Drae.
Lorelei would be sort of like actively kind of like holding people back, like not overtly giving them space.
Sees you in the door. Where are guests?
They helped. That's my party.
Come in, come rest. Welcome.
Lorelei very awkwardly like makes her way forward,
Okay.
like looking around like in amazement at
about
like the.
Very nice place. Been through some rough times. It looks like there was quite a bit of panic. You can see where stuff has been like torn down and torn apart to make this barricade. A couple of the very beautiful women of a myriad of races, who are the concubines of the king, are coming out, looking about. They look tired and glancing about nervously, seeing the guards kind of starting to pull the barricade apart. Anybody looking out would see soaring across the air a griffin coming towards the island, as well as Sarah invites you all in. The beds are in somewhat disrepair, but you've earned the rest. Please, come.
Can Ariana make a perception check for me?
20-something?
She would notice Lorelei sort of like at some of the women, just like a little bit.
Grabs your hand. Starts pulling you along.
Or like snaps out of it and like flushes a little bit. Yeah.
God, lesbians. Am I right?
No comment, but just pulls you along with a sharp tug as you guys are led towards. They're all single rooms for the most part, quite extravagantly done, very lived in at the moment, much more than they would normally be. The maid service slacking a little bit after being kidnapped and not having supplies. But she leads you over to an area of the wing with a couple of rooms and starts to like parse you guys out between the beds. I'll talk to the girls. I'm sure it will be all right. Come with me.
Okay.
And she'll keep pulling you along quite a bit of ways from the group until eventually you find yourself in, it's not a penthouse, but like the nicer suite at the end of the wing. She leads you in, takes you over to the bed and like pulls back the sheets. And we will talk later. You rest and we'll tuck you in to rest.
The minute she's passed out.
It's like, okay. Head hits the pillow moments
But
later.
I don't even feel.
Cute.
The rest of you have your rest interrupted when you see the prince stepping in. Theracles II looking about.
Drae sort of sits up a little bit.
Good to see it was all of you who did it then.
Mm-hmm.
I'll report to my father. He'll turn and step out of the room and make his way back the way he came.
Yeah.
Is that a long rest?
He's already gone as you're just like, yeah, to an empty room. As if you guys want, you can take a long rest here.
I need one.
Yeah. So they just like set up one of the rooms for us.
Yeah, they
I guess?
basically just set you up in some of the rooms, and the concubines that normally sleep there will be informed to make do for a little while. As quite a few of them are making their way to the mainland, just wanting to be away from here for a while.
Are we in the same room as Yaikzal or a different room?
No.
as Yaikzal?
Different room.
Okay.
Very different room. Some
So
of you could be in the same room, but Yaikzal's far away from you.
I would have taken my arcane recovery,
Okay.
and then I would have sent a sending
Okay, who are you sending to?
to the king.
Very well. What do you want to say?
Just thought you would want to know we have retrieved your.
You're very quiet.
I'm just thinking. It's not his wives, right?
Concubines.
Concubines, yeah.
What does he call the island?
It's called the King's Retreat.
Okay. Just thought you would like to know we have retrieved your retreat. Long live the king.
Hey, make sure you tell him I'm not. Oh, you're already done.
Hi, welcome back, Yondu. Okay, you send this out, you feel it drift across before you would hear back. Good. is a weight off my mind. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so you all get a long rest, sleeping in comfortable, if somewhat dirty beds. You guys awake the next morning to an influx of guards inside the King's Retreat. It has also been a flurry of activity as people are cleaning up, trying to get things repaired back to the way it should be. And you guys basically wake up in the middle of a circus. You like poke your head out, there's maids rushing about, there's guards, there's craftsmen. Quite a few of the concubines are milling about. Quite a few of them, though, have gone back to the mainland. Yaikzal, you wake up late in the bed, and you look over beside you, and you would see sitting in a chair a little ways from you, blanket over her, a new, much cleaner dress put on her, is Mistress Sarah.
Awake or asleep?
Awake. She looks over as you start to stir. Rested well, I trust.
Yeah. It's
You
sleep.
look better for it.
Yeah, I made a dumb decision, and I was like, I'll watch, I'll take guard, and then I never let anyone else take guard for all night. And then we fought.
My dear, you are mortal. You need rest. All of us do.
It's at the point I was just worried about you.
Oh, my girl.
Nothing mattered more than getting you back. So when they wanted to rest, I was like, we don't need to rest, but I didn't.
Well, it sounds like you're capable friends.
They're scary sometimes.
Then you are doing well on your own out there.
Yeah,
I was right to let you spread your wings.
it's been fun. How is the other city being there?
Well, we barricaded ourselves in here for the most part. From what we could tell, we were on some outskirts of it, not yet fully integrated into the city.
Were you attacked or anything, or just...
Visitors came, but we did not allow them entrance. It was announced to us that until we were won properly, we would be allowed to keep our own laws.
You were won properly.
Yes, I think they meant in the other direction. But yes.
That was weird fighting the monks. It was
The monks.
There was a big island of monks.
Oh,
Like me, but better. And
I have trouble believing that since you stand here and they do not.
yeah, she looks a little flustered from watching, but they had such a weird way. So they were on big floating islands, floating, like all above the water,
Yeah.
in the air.
Right.
And we didn't want to fall. We didn't know anything about falling, and they threw Lorelei, my friend, off. And so I jumped down after her to catch her. I didn't die because I'm me, but I caught her, and so we went back up later, and they could have caught us the entire time. Like they had sylphs. They had sylphs that came by and caught you and threw you back up. It was cool. It was crazy. And
Quite the experience you've gone through.
and they were very surprisingly peaceful. Like at a certain point they just sit out and the battle was over. I 1v1 this big, massive guy that would wrap you in chains and throw you in the air. And I won! Barely.
And you won. Does not sound like a wise decision.
A little nauseous when he threw me, I know.
I would imagine.
But I beat him.
Good.
It was rough.
Isaac, talk louder.
And how goes the city? You have powerful friends now?
Yeah,
Powerful enough to be useful for us?
one of them has a magic tower and is part of a magistrate.
A master.
Magistrate, yeah. It's
What do you mean magus?
magic wizard guy.
Magus, yes.
Yep. And
Useful friend indeed.
I don't know much about what he's in, but it's very important. Like, he has big friends. And he has a big tower. And there's this lava ogre named Big Red.
You get big friends.
And there's this lava ogre named Big Red that I met. So stupidly handsome. And,
Lava ogre.
lava ogre.
Cannot say I pictured you with a lava ogre.
You have to meet him.
I
He's
suppose I do.
not very polite though, so he's like, fight now, talk later, but we won't talk later and we'll just fight again.
It's a good way to get oneself killed.
That's why I'm here. He almost got himself killed.
You
Once.
should take care with such friends.
He even quit the gang he was in.
He was in a gang.
Yeah, he was part
That's
of
better.
the Proudfoots.
Ah,
But he's no longer a part of the Proudfoots.
well,
And
that's good.
we're planning on starting a bar.
Bar.
A bar.
Bars can be useful, gathering information and such.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. The city's a mess.
Perhaps we should get your friends together.
Yeah.
Make sure you are all aware.
She'd get up from the bed, but
I
before
shall lead you through the zoo. She stands up as well.
before they'd walk out, she'd hug her again.
Just hug, and she like pauses for a moment, and reaches back and like pats your arm as you're hugging her, and then pulls you along into the flurry of activity of the hallway, and we'll come over to your guys' rooms individually. Hello. I did not have time to introduce myself before. You may call me Mistress Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
Drae just kind of looks between them.
It's
Like,
say hi.
She's like,
Say hi.
I thought you didn't know your mom.
It's like a way of
I'm not a biological mother.
Oh.
Okay, now why don't you show Drae how to be polite?
Okay. Hi. Okay now. Hello. Right.
I'm Berrian.
Pleasure, Berrian.
That's the one with the magic tower.
Ah, the matches. I've heard so much about you and your big friends.
I look at Yaikzal and then, yes.
It's very nice to meet you.
And you are?
Lorelei.
A pleasure, Lorelei.
Ariana, she'd point at like, that's one of Berrian's big friends.
Hello. I'm Ariana. Devereaux. Bows a little bit. Pleasure, Ariana. Devereaux. I know of your family.
I'm going to slap Drae in the back of the leg with my sword.
What?
You going to introduce yourself?
I'm, Drae.
A pleasure, Drae. Well, you have triumphed and rescued me. I suppose I should go and see my dear king. Do you care to escort?
I'll sort you anywhere. She'll put out her arm for her.
Takes it with you to the boats. They have brought some now.
All right.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, maybe boat isn't the best idea. Like, last time we saw, like, I don't know, maybe they still have a monk around. It just like...
There was a monk that destroyed a boat and killed 8 people.
That was the lady we fought.
Yeah, but she left.
What if there's more?
Okay. Well, we'll...
Just...
It'll be all right.
They have brought the boats. I am sure they are confident in defending them.
Alright.
She'll lead you guys over to the docks outside the gates. And you guys will get loaded onto a heavily armed ship, rowed back to the docks of Alokrin proper. And she will start leading you guys towards... you guys get to the gate, to the inner run, and she waves up at the guards and leads you all through. They don't question any of you. And it's the same treatment when she gets to the gates of the palace. Waves up at them and they nod at her as the gates get opened and you guys are led into the palace grounds. And she will walk you guys in, turn to one of the servants. If you could announce me to my husband, please. And they will run in and come back like less than a minute later, like, yes, please, come on in, and lead you over. And as you guys go through, the announcer will start to announce each of you, starting with the head concubine, Mistress Sarah. And you find yourselves in the throne room. The still impromptu,
That was a trumpet.
Thanks, I like that.
war table. That's what I'm looking for. The war table set in the middle, the king sitting, looking a little better than the last few times you've seen him, smiles as he sees you guys enter. And she will come up with you guys and bow before the king. As you guys bow, and yes, rise, thank you, darling. And she goes over and he gives her a warm hug. It's good to see you safe. It's good to see you as well, my husband. I see, my sister did not stay out to greet me. And she looks around you and notice the queen is nowhere to be seen. And she goes over and...
Sister-in-law? Sorry.
Yeah,
oh,
it would not
okay.
be the Dragonborn versus Elf.
No, I know. I'm just weirder things are happening.
May I? Of course, yes. And she sits down on the queen's chair. Well, you've taken a great weight off my chest. Thank you. My concubines are back. My retreat returned. No longer do they loom over our sky. My son reported that he saw you there and that you had rescued them.
He did. Wow.
Anything to report besides this? Any information you've learned of them or their people?
They're weird.
The head monk, I don't know how they chose who came by, but she said she came for knowledge, meaning I think each one has their own personal gain instead of just being sent.
And I think we have time. It sounds like when the city gets taken up there that it takes a while for them to, what did you say, become one?
That's good to know as well.
So I think
And I think that was one of the trials.
we have time to...
Yes, from what I understand, until this game is over, no one may assimilate any parts of the city. That was what was described to us. That is a relief to hear.
Good.
Very well. I suppose you should be rewarded.
Well, I didn't want to, say anything, but
If you see fit.
if, yeah.
Well, seeing as I had you instated on my purse, shall reinstate it. Beginning of the month is as good a time as any. 2,000 gold to each of you.
It's alright. It's, not bad at all.
Right. Well, thank you for your service.
You doing okay?
I'm managing. It is a strange time, as ever.
I mean, next we're working on the ring.
The arena?
Yep.
Well, I mean, have you discovered any more about the weird water people?
Sightings of them at the docks. Sent some people to investigate. One came back. Said there was caves leading underground filled with water. I'm guessing a connection.
Oh.
Perhaps a
Might
way
be going
past
there
the
next.
impenetrable barrier. I
Okay.
heard you made your way into the Arcanum. I received a report.
We did.
It,
I got the news. I don't need to hear it twice. If you have nothing else to report, you are dismissed. Thank you.
alright, let us know if you,
Nod at him and
need anything.
give my wishes to Hestia.
Nods, of course. As Ariana will get a bow, look over at the rest of you.
Like, Lorelei's just gonna, copy her.
She, looks a little strangely at the rest of you and
Yaikzal,
pushes you guys down.
wait, Yaikzal goes like,
no, I didn't mean it. I didn't.
it's not, I don't want to fight.
It's alright!
King draws his steel. Roll initiative. As you guys make your way
He's
out
level
of the
1.
throne.
As I'm leaving,
Yeah.
I'm going to stifle a cough and cast message
Okay.
and whisper to the king. Anything you personally need help with?
You see him turn, like he's checking something out a window as his face vanishes from view, and you would hear his voice in your ear. Nothing I wouldn't ask in front of your companions.
Okay, just thought I would check.
Okay. You guys make your way out of the throne room. There you would be greeted by a servant who has prepared the bags of gold for each of you.
Thanks.
Of course.
Thanks.
As you guys take your coin and make your way out of the palace.
I think we
Wait.
deserve a drink.
Uh-huh.
A very long drink.
Not too long.
And I think I'm leaving. she walks off to go find Big Red.
Maybe you shouldn't.
I'm going to see Big Red.
He's gonna and kind of like follow you a little bit.
Okay. Just stay behind a little. He's still scared of you.
Okay. I don't know what do you
can watch.
Do you think I should talk to him, or should I just like give him space?
Give him space. The first day I went to go see him, he had a crossbow with a trap ready to shoot anyone that walked in the front door.
That was his plan?
It was a really bad plan.
That's adorable.
Hey, Drae.
It kind of was.
Hang on, I'm getting something. Yeah?
I'm with you guys.
Oh.
I still like that he'd say that.
Taps his ear, yes. Smacks your brother. Stop it.
Maybe just give him some time to cool off.
Yeah, I just don't want, sure.
Sometimes it's best to leave well enough alone.
Okay, if you get attacked by someone, run away.
If I get attacked by someone, it won't be as bad as the monks.
You'd think that.
Just walk off. I'll be at the Hammer and Grog later.
When?
Oh, the hammer.
Alright. See you then, I guess,
the clones.
at some point.
You find yourself at Big Red's abode, and you make your way over. The traps are still set.
For once, she rings.
Okay, you knock on the door, and you hear, "Not home."
Okay, not home. It's Yaikzal.
Oh, just wait. You hear him like getting out of his chair. A couple locks click as he opens the door. Yondu said, "Rule 1: don't split the party."
Well,
It's okay. It's not like there's outsiders invading the city.
Also, Yaikzal is so mobile, it's crazy.
As the door
There's anyone who could get away from
Big
people.
Red, standing there, crossbow pointed at you as he opens the door. You see the massive lava ogre just towering on the other side. Puts down the bow and walks back into the house.
We got, there was a monk island full of, that replaced the king's concubines. We got it back. We got the concubines back. We defeated the entire island.
Okay.
It's crazy. I almost died.
Not so good.
No, wouldn't. Not the best, I'd
Killed
say.
him first.
Huh?
Killed him first.
That's fine. We couldn't kill them. Like,
Does not sound like my kind of place.
no, we had, like, it was, they, at a certain point, just stepped out. Like, they didn't want to die. So we'd fight, and they would surrender.
Weaklings.
Weaklings that did a lot of damage. Like, there was one guy with a big chain that would, like, he'd wrap it around you and throw you around and use you as the weapon. Yeah.
You could get along with him.
I beat him in a 1v1.
Oh, good.
So,
Okay.
I'm stronger
Cowards,
than him.
then.
Cowards. It's only been a day, right? 2 days?
Since you last saw him, I think it's been 2 days.
Has there been any issue or just sitting near
I've not left the house.
paranoid? Not even... Do you have food?
Food in pantry.
Do you want to go get a drink?
Dum be there?
Yeah.
No.
We could go to another bar. There was another one I... No? Please?
Roll persuasion check.
That's a 13.
Because you look so petulant. Sure.
Pet?
What does that mean? What is pet?
You ding! Of course you know pet.
Okay, but I don't have the dinghy.
Ruin it.
Petulant is like a kid when they're like whining for something and looking all mopey. That's petulant.
Ah. Petulant.
So you petulant.
Oh, let's go.
I think my favorite thing of the night by the way. Yeah, but I don't have that thing. You lead him out and you're like, where?
What's the place? Like, I have it written down.
Okay. We'll not go hunting then. Also, Yondu says, I can tell Runa to your, I'm very mobile, I think.
I don't know if they were there when I ran across.
I'm pretty sure they watched the wall run and grab as you just like.
And then I ran right back.
Right back, and still were able to attack. Yeah.
Where is my bar notes? Whatever. Oh. Black Mug.
Oh yeah, you guys can go to the Black Mug.
Wrote it down. It's weird to go.
Yeah, that's the place she ran to when she was upset earlier.
I think that happened after. Yeah, Lorelei was falling, and so Yaikzal ran, and because she's a monk, she could run across walls.
just-
Caught her, threw her back up, and then ran right back to her.
Are you fighting someone? You can still do whatever you want.
She ran 45 feet, caught somebody falling while being sideways on a wall, tossed them back up, and ran 45 feet back and still attacked her enemy. She got moves.
Well, movement for sure.
She got movement, yeah. Okay, so you head to the Black Inn.
Black Monk.
Yeah, Black Monk, sorry. Open it. It's not the same dwarf that was there last time. As you walk in, there is a tall, stocky human behind the bar. What can I get for you?
Hardest liquor. Something strong?
I got rum. I got whiskey.
Whiskey.
All right. Whiskey. Big Red sits down in the chair that doesn't fit him and pours you guys both a cup of whiskey. And
They go to a different table.
sure, yeah. If you guys want to go find a table, he'll pour you the whiskey, and you guys can walk back and sit down at one of the tables that's kind of sprinkled throughout the bar area.
So I was thinking about our bar. The one that we might start.
Right. Yes.
A fighting pit. We could have a fighting pit.
Good plan. Very good plan.
And-
very, very good plan.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I really want that.
I know a few people who might be selling their bar. With
Really?
everything happening in the city, you know, some people out.
Where?
Bar Street.
We could go check it out after. And exciting. Exciting.
Sure.
Okay. She'll do it.
Okay, is there anything you want to talk
I
about?
just imagine a
specifically?
monk with like flashy light.
Lorelei is going to like sort of with Ari just kind of like pull a little bit back from the group and be like,
Okay,
kind of want to go somewhere fancier.
speak up.
I kind of want to go somewhere fancier.
Right.
And we have all this money.
Well, we could go somewhere nicer.
Go order me something and maybe
What
go
is it
shopping.
with you about that, by the way?
It's just nice. I like the way you ask for things.
That's first. But alright, sure. You can go somewhere a little more upper scale than whatever your usual haunt is.
That'd be nice.
Well, I don't know if it's still there, but I do know of a bar in the Inner Run we could go to.
After you.
She'll start leading you to one of the upper class bars in the Inner Run. And you guys will quickly find yourselves seated. It's more of a restaurant, really, and you guys find yourself seated, and she'll order you guys a nice bottle of wine. Yes, your, something red and pricey, please. Right, I'll be right out with it then. Anything to eat? I think that some wine will let us decide a little better if we want something to eat. Of course. As they'll go off and come back with a bottle of wine and pour you guys both your cup. She sits across from you and to our victory.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Sips from it.
Lorelei drinks a little bit too much, like in the first thing.
Is there anything you want to discuss with her, or would you just like to have an evening of drinking with her?
Not really. There's like, yeah,
Okay.
quality time.
You guys, in a much nicer setting than the lava ogre and our scarred up dragonborn here. You guys sit, chat, drink,
Yeah, and
mull
then-
over the battle.
Maybe go buy some nice clothes afterwards.
Clothes?
Yeah,
That'd probably be. I don't think
If there's
Ariana would be
anything-
up for it later.
yeah. We would probably be too late at that point.
I'm thinking so as well.
Open.
Okay, then Berrian, what are you doing with yourself? And Kana as well with you.
And Drae.
Nope. Oh yeah, Drae. Sorry too. Yeah.
Kana, you got any plans for the night?
Well, since I don't have classes, because you guys said I don't have classes, no.
Okay. Are we back at the tower?
You can make your way to the tower if you want.
Oh, I'm like, Drae, you got any plans?
Well, I was told to meet Yaikzal at the Hammer and Grog, so I will probably go stay there all night until she shows up.
Take Wednesday out for some time too.
Like a double date? That's kind of weird, because like he's like my ex-employee, and Yaikzal also kind of worked for me. There's like a weird power dynamic. I mean, Wednesday also kind of works. There's a weird power dynamic.
I think just you're overthinking it. Just take her out.
All right, yeah, like
I'll meet up with you there at some point.
yeah, like never mind.
I'll meet up with you there at some point.
Yandu says, "Oh my god, that character is me. I
Which-
just pulled out."
Which
I
character?
think he's talking about Kena. So Kena is a fully grown elven woman who grew up in the forest, so she still talks like a little kid.
She's so cute.
Uh,
Minus her.
so you head back to your tower.
Asshole.
Minus her
Other
what?
things. Huh?
Minus her what?
Minus her showing that she could talk normally now to Yaikzal
Yeah, just
specifically.
like-
no one
She's the
else.
only one who knows that, right? Yeah.
Yaikzal's the only one that has this knowledge.
So you head back to the tower. Is there anything you want to get up to, or you're just? going
Yeah,
to...
I'm gonna first send a message to Clements.
Okay. You send a sending to the leader of the Thieves Guild. What would you like to say?
You at the hideout. I could use a favor.
Okay. You send the message. It takes a moment before you get back. Yes, I am at the hideout. Make sure you're not followed.
Okay. I'm going to. Kenna,
Yeah.
you want to come for a walk to the hideout?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like hideouts.
So I'm gonna go, but I'm not go to the gate. I'm gonna go walk around the outer wall towards where the hideout would be.
Okay. You can't walk on the wall.
I'm inside the
Okay.
wall.
Yeah.
And then once I get to the point where like the wall kind of abuts up with the forest, I'm just gonna grab Kena's hand and say, "Here we go," and I'm gonna cast Dimension Door.
How are we gonna? Oh, as you guys like appear in the forest, you're like, cool.
All right.
If it's in the forest, do you mind if I maybe go see my friends instead?
How long do you think you'll be?
She like starts counting on her hands. A while.
Do you want me to wait?
No.
Okay, you'll make it back. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the forest.
Well, don't point a finger at me for looking out after you.
Okay. She runs off.
Okay. I go to like snap Roscoe and go, no. Okay. I'm gonna try to cast him.
All right.
Take a little bit of cheese and some jerky, like shit jerky,
All right.
out of my rations.
You begin casting the spell, beginning the ritual across the ground where you can, pulling out the sensor that you need
Yeah.
as well. As it comes to completion, you would feel something tugging on your consciousness, trying to pull you away from here. Do you follow or do you resist?
This is the first time this ever happens. I'd probably follow.
Okay. Your
Pick up the cheese
consciousness
and-
fades. Your body slumps to the forest floor. You feel your mind pulled across distance. And you find yourself sitting, a table growing out of the ground out of vines. Sitting across from you, a elven-looking man, young by the looks of it, sitting there. He's got short cropped blonde hair, cut poorly as well, kind of a goofy look to his face. He looks at you. Well, I guess you want to call me back then.
Roscoe?
Well, that's what you've been calling me.
Well, what's your name?
Well, Roscoe works.
Well, maybe your name's better.
No, Roscoe's fine. It's fine. Listen, I thought about it, and I'll come back, but you can't treat me like that, and I want to be able to say no to things if I don't want to do them.
Okay. I apologize.
Well, that's a start.
I didn't want to leave you in there, and I didn't know, like I thought.
Well, you worked real hard to get your other friends out. And it's Roscoe. Let's just kill Roscoe.
Okay, well, before today, I didn't know the spell worked like this.
You made a contract with me, and you had wizards.
All right. Well, I'd like reach out a hand and like, my name's Berrian.
Is this handshake thing I've heard about?
Yes.
As he reaches across and grabs your arm. All wrong. Like, just like grabs on and like,
I just
is,
like
crushing your hand in his.
like that.
Cool. Shakes hands with you.
So what is your real name, though?
Okay. So, it's gonna take a few minutes.
Okay. I pull out a pen and paper.
Yeah, you'll go through. It's,
I realize I'm like... I don't. I put away the pen and paper.
Yeah, it's long. It will take him 2 minutes to tell you his name. And it's just a hodgepodge of every nickname he's ever gotten, and it ends with Roscoe.
So what was the first one?
Darren.
Darren was the first nickname you ever had.
Yeah?
The first name.
Well, the first one I remember.
Okay. So what do you do when you're not cast? Like when you just hang out?
Hang on the Feywild.
You have any friends up here?
Yeah?
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I won't do that to you anymore.
There's a wolf sniffing around your body, so I'm gonna, as he just pushes you on your chest, you find yourself like suddenly falling, and you hit your body to a like cold nose pressed up against you as you look over.
I'm just gonna like put my finger on his nose.
As it like shoots back and growls at you low in its throat.
I'm just like.
Make me an intimidation check.
I'm not great at these.
Berrian trying to intimidate a wolf.
Wizards.
That's an 8.
8. It growls a bit. It is going to take a nip at you. That's an 8.
No.
You pull back, and after the nip, it decides better and
And
runs off into the woods.
I just kind of like tap on the nose and I go, hey!
Does it? Runs off into the woods.
I'm like, Roscoe.
I'm gonna draw Roscoe down.
As an owl appears on your shoulder.
Hey! And I'm gonna like give him scritches. It's good to see you,
It
man.
like pauses for a second and then rubs
And I'm like-
into them.
Like put it by him.
Put what by him?
I put my hand by him. I'm like, do you want the scritches?
Head slowly comes down and like pushes into them. Sits on your shoulder and starts preening itself.
All right, let's go talk to Clemens.
Okay.
Can you keep an eye up there for me?
As your owl takes off into the air.
Okay. I'm gonna go into the hideout.
All right. You make your way to the Thieves Guild's temporary location. You see an elven man standing beside the door, looks over at you with his golden irises, the Coatl that you would help
Did we ever
them.
get a name?
I do not believe they gave you a name.
Okay.
As they look through you, it seems, and then look away as you enter into the hideout.
Just nod at him.
You come into the much more cramped quarters of the underground hideout, and Clemens is sitting at a table, sees you, stands up in his full, like, glimmering armor as well, and makes his way to the back room.
Hello.
Also, Yondu, we end at 10, so we've got another 19 minutes before we end. So you're sitting across from him, you give him your hello. Well, you said you needed a favor.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you have connections and able to procure some stuff for me.
That is exactly the sort of thing I have, yes.
Okay. I pull out quite a few pouches of gold. I need books
Books.
of the magic library variety.
Daniel, you already have a contact for this among the store merchants.
Well, I thought he wasn't available right now because...
You can sending him and get him to... That would probably be a better choice than Clemens, because you can sending him and ask for a delivery, and that was kind of the point of making that inroad with him, right?
Okay, yeah, no worries. Sure.
I think I have his name as well.
Yeah, I didn't have his name. I always went through Sasha.
Yeah, but you talked to him specifically, like you had her introduce you to him, and you guys like sat down and you guys worked out.
No, I would just talk to Clemens about the stuff that's been going on and check in that
Okay.
he's okay.
Yeah, Clemens is doing well. Seems to know most of the information you have already, although the stuff that you guys just got is new information to him, but he keeps himself very well connected.
Alright, well, let me know if you need anything.
Very well.
I'm gonna, leave the hideout
Okay.
and,
Make your way out of...
wait, a minute for Kana and,
She won't be there in a minute.
go back and, message the provider.
Okay, you send off a message to the...
Cola.
No, sorry, it's Nicorus.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
Hey, Nicholas.
Kola
I
is one of his crew.
need books for the library. I've got 10,000 gold. And a bonus if you can make it fast.
Alright.
I'm trying to rescue Sasha.
Go ahead and make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, my worst thing that I'm
But with
doing.
advantage. Can't
Well,
possibly
that's a
be bad.
14 into a 13, and then another 13 into a 12, so 13.
You would hear the voice.
Wait, I have a D8.
Ooh.
Didn't think you did. You'd be like,
Hmm?
I was like in my head, does he?
Yeah, he gave me one the other day.
Yeah.
That is a 8.
Okay.
So that's a 20.
21. You would hear the voice full of surprise filling the kind of pot-bellied merchant's voice as he answers back to you. Sasha is in trouble. I shall be there in 3 days. Your book's in hand, although maybe a little less than I could get otherwise.
I'm gonna send back another one. You can fly right to the roof of my tower. I have more than 10,000 if you can bring it, but 10,000 is what I'd like.
Towers do not dock so well. We'll be at the skyport.
Okay. Alright, and then I would kind of just wander a little bit and make my way over to the Hammer and Grog eventually.
Find yourself in the Hammer and Grog, and
Yeah.
what is your brother getting up to?
So Dre's gonna go back to the tower from the palace and sort of like knock on the door of the kitchen where he assumes Wednesday would
Okay. Lorelei opens the door. You gave me a right fright when you didn't come home last
be.
night.
Lorelei, what are you
Lorelei,
doing
what are
here?
you doing?
Wednesday. Both of you the same joke. Wednesday opens it and says what I just said.
Sorry, what did you say? I was.
You gave me a right fright when you didn't come home last night.
Yeah, sorry. Things sort of came up, but we couldn't like spare resources to, you know.
Well, you said word.
Well, that's like the resources.
I'm glad you're alright.
Yeah.
It's you, right?
Yes.
Alright. Why'd you pause like that, though?
Well, you know, who is me?
Slams the door shut, and you hear it lock.
It's like a test.
No, it's not a test. Hurry, Ari, you can get out. King's men will be here. Mark my words.
It's gonna be like really awkward. What is something like? I don't know. I know where you grew up. Is that?
Where'd they grow up?
Well, Alex doesn't remember, but Drae would.
Orphanage in the city.
Well, I know that. I just don't know what it was
Oh,
called.
Berrian would have told her that doppelgangers can get your memories.
Tell her this. I need a persuasion check. You are at a disadvantage because doppelgangers can get your memories.
Drae does not know that. He's like, aha. Disadvantage. That's a 16.
Okay. 16. Door opens. She looks at you. Alright. And she's gonna stab you.
When in doubt, stab them in the
Dirty
chest.
20.
I catch her hand and sort of like,
Does a 20 miss you?
yeah, and then sort of like let her
Because you
stab
don't
me.
have the +2 from the armor, right?
Yeah, still misses.
Yeah.
And let her stab me anyways.
Catch her. And you like pull it in as it stabs, and she pulls it out and looks at the red blood on the blade. Alright, I don't know if that works, but sorry.
Ow!
Throws the kitchen knife.
He's like trying to stay cool.
As you take 4 damage.
Ow!
As she throws the kitchen knife across the floor.
That hurt.
That was metal.
That's not like the best joke to make.
Look,
Gonna be honest with you.
well, you asked and I panicked because I was like, what was it like a trick question?
It's not a trick question. There's all sorts of crazy things wondering
Well,
about.
because I was thinking, and it's like, what would I say if I wasn't me? And I would say I am me. So if I say I am me, then it's like acting like I'm not me.
You're an idiot.
I've been that.
Come here. She's gonna pull you in and start to bandage the little stab she's
It's
made
fine.
in you.
It's.
No, you're sitting down.
Oh my God. Look,
Brings an alcohol swab, which just
I have to be at the Hammer and Grog. Yaikzal's gonna be upset that I'm not. That I'm here.
She can wait. We'll patch you up.
All right.
She will rub it with alcohol, which burns something fierce, and then like wrap your waist with some gauze over it. Right.
Want to keep me company?
At the Hammer and Grog?
Yeah.
I got nothing to do here, so I don't see why not.
Sweet. Like, take her with him.
Closes the door and follows after you as you guys find yourselves at the Hammer and Grog.
Yeah.
Your brother joining you guys a little later.
Also, after they drink and Yaikzal's a little drunk, she would realize that she made plans, and she'd be like, I have to go somewhere. We'll do this. We'll go to the other bars tomorrow. I kind of said I'd be at the Hammer and Grog, and this is the Hammer and
Don't
Grog.
go.
I have to.
No,
It's a promise.
I cannot make you.
It was a promise, and I have to cut off my pinky finger otherwise.
I will kill him if he makes you cut off pinky finger.
It's just adorable. I'll come back later. I'll come to your house.
Oh. Okay.
She would, before she'd get up.
Looks genuinely disappointed as he like gets up.
She'd before he'd get up, she would go over, kiss his cheek and run.
And he's like, you're like out the door. He's like, hey. Already gone. As he'll make his way up and out of the bar as well. Yes, Daniel.
Barry heard that Yaikzal was coming.
Yeah. Do you know when Yaikzal's gonna be here? Like, it's
She's
been...
about to. I'm getting her. Can I get a picture of the hard stuff, please?
What hard stuff are you talking about, Barry?
Like the thing that would clean shoes
Sure.
or metal, whatever.
As Pearvus will go over and pour you basically
A pitcher.
vodka.
And I'm gonna get and it's just a little cup. Thanks.
Wait a minute. I banned you. Get out.
You didn't ban me.
I did ban you.
What do you mean? Are you forgetting things again?
I remember you being banned.
I was here
Pulls up
yesterday.
his note. Yep.
How do you know you didn't write that? And
Till the end of the month.
I'm like,
Get
look
out.
at the note's over there.
Nope, I
and
was
then
dead
went,
serious.
Yaikzal stumbles
Drae,
in.
while he's arguing, is just like a bug of alcohol. It's just gonna float off of the bar and sort of land in front of him as he's distracted by yelling at Berrian.
Wait, what's gonna float down?
Like a mug of alcohol
Float down in front of Pearvus.
in front of Drae.
Oh, okay. Steal a mug.
Just
Yeah,
like-
he's focused.
Sort of like
at the
winks
moment.
it.
all right,
Wednesday.
all right. How much is the
You're
liquor?
banned until the winter of the 30th.
How much is the liquor?
Out.
I'm gonna put 2 gold on the counter.
Bring the mug back.
Okay, I put an extra gold as a tip.
As you take your drink. A little surprised that he was
Yeah,
serious
yeah.
about it. Like, make your way out of the bar.
Bold move, banning
No,
half of your
I've got
half of your
the
customers.
picture.
Yeah.
And I'm go sit down at the table.
He's gonna walk over. No, Berrian, I was serious. You're banned from the bar till the 30th.
I don't remember why we got banned.
You pulled one joke too many with grog water on him, and he said he was gonna ban you the next time you did it, and then you did it, and then he banned you till the 30th.
They're serious now, hey?
Yep.
All right, well, this is for Yaikzal anyways. I set down her pitcher and her glass and leave.
Okay, make your way out of the bar.
Well, Yaikzal doesn't have to know it's for her.
I said it to the bartender.
What?
Just give it to her when she
Points at your
comes.
mug. Nods at you.
You gave it to me.
No, I give the bartender.
Yeah.
I give him the pitcher and say this is for Yaikzal when she comes
Yeah,
in.
it's Pearvus.
Yeah,
Oh.
Pearvus.
Yeah, he takes it then. Right. All right.
All right, now I'm just gonna go for a wander.
I'll add it to your tab. Walks back to the bar.
I paid him.
No, he's talking to Bear to your brother.
Oh, okay.
Where is the trust? Sort of looks at Wednesday. He's like, why doesn't anyone trust me?
He's trying to steal it. So I tell you, why are you being stupid about it?
Because it's not over until it's over.
But it's over.
Well, it is now.
Hey, she takes a sip from her drink. Berrian, where are you heading?
Just meandering around, kind of around the, like, just walking, being mopey.
Okay, you mope your way around Bar Street.
And then,
Yaikzal, you eventually join them. Sorry, you were saying and then?
yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I might go look by, like, the dock area they were talking about.
Yeah.
Just observing and see what I can see.
Sure, yeah. I mean, there's the skyport, which is attached to the docks, which is just a large wooden construction that they can tie off to that's like 15 feet or so above the rest of the port.
Mm-hmm.
Yaikzal, you arrive at the bar.
Stumbling in.
You stumble in a little drunk. Pearvus looks at you,
Aye.
pours out some of the drink. It's for you.
It's about time. Jeez. It's like there's like 3 empty mugs next to Drae at this point.
What took you so long?
You say you were gonna be here, and
It's
then
a
you
big
like
red.
weren't here, and it was nerve-wracking because
Yeah.
I thought
he
you were
was
dead.
sad when I left, but I had to. I'm gonna go see him.
Oh
after.
man, that makes me so sad.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, it's been a while. I almost died.
That's not good. You gotta stop doing that.
Again, like between now and
No,
okay, like
I'm more capable
because
than
I wouldn't
that.
be surprised.
I'm
You have a tendency to find yourself in life-threatening situations.
not when
Is
we're
all I'm
not.
saying.
Not when
No,
we're
you're
not in
really the
battle.
one. I mean, it's better coming from you than your brother.
Hey, you know when we were fighting, he was the only one they attacked.
The whole time. I wasn't even doing anything because
So
they
he
kept
can't
hitting
talk
me.
to me about being the one that's almost dying.
I'm not getting in the middle of this one second thought. You two enjoy your conversations. Drinks up.
Yeah, so would go over and hug Wednesday. She's like, I missed
She
you.
gets up and gives you a
You have a
big
pitcher of hard liquor now,
Yep.
by the way.
Yeah.
So who got me alcohol?
Me.
It was your Berrian.
Berrian? Why
He's
is?
banned from the bar until the end of the month.
Oh, was it another?
He's been messing around with Pearvus too much apparently.
Yeah.
Pearvus is weird. Like you'd think when
Pearvus
you
is old.
when you only have 5 customers, you'd think you'd not want to push them away
Hey.
from your.
Don't push anything or you'll be next.
He does get remarkably cranky when you guys make the grog water jokes.
Oh, look, I have never done it.
Pretty sure you have.
Mm-mm.
Really?
Nope.
Are you telling the truth?
I've played Berrian and made grog water jokes as
Yeah.
Berrian, but
Yeah.
That's good.
As Yaikzal would. Which she would have gotten the thing from Pearvus, right? Or
Yeah, he
Going-
gave you the mug. He poured half of it out and he gave you the mug. He saw how drunk you were and was like, nope.
Hi, Pearvus.
So you have half a pitcher.
Yeah.
Hi.
It's been a while.
3 days.
It's felt a lot
that's like
longer.
3 days more than normal.
It's true.
Probably being alcoholic.
He just looks
You worry
at you and looks at your like half-empty mug of like pure whiskey, and then
Well,
back at
this
you.
is vodka.
Paint thinner.
You do
Well-
worry me sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm a monk.
In
It's
my
a-
experience, the people you gotta watch out for are the ones who turn to it when they're low. That's you.
I sort of quickly just look away next to him.
Drinks.
It's like
Look away.
me, low.
I'd rather you here drinking than out on the street.
Better not
I'm
be
starting a bar. We could be bar buddies.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mean like competition?
No. Would be 2 different kinds of bars. Mine's definitely
How
not
many-
gonna be the same as Pearvus.
How many kinds of bars are there? It's a place where you go and get alcohol,
But sometimes there's other things in it,
like a casino.
like a
You're
fighting
making a
pit.
casino.
Like a fighting pit.
Fighting pit.
What?
Well, I know, about a block or so down, there's
And a casino.
a gentleman selling his. He's got a big bar. Maybe check out over there.
Yeah, me and Big Red are gonna go check it out tomorrow.
Check out his place.
Okay.
Trying to move out of the city with all that's been going on. You'd like to see it sold.
Yeah, so I pull out a piece of paper. You write it down.
Writes down the address for you.
Yeah, so drunkenly try to stuff it back in. It's a sad
Just a
sight.
crinkled mess shoved into your pocket.
As she would drink. Until
Begin to drink, you pull up a chair and sit down with Wednesday and Yaikzal.
So I say, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah, you're happy?
Of course. Why wouldn't that be?
I don't know. I just worry that you're doing the same thing all the time and you're not like fulfilled, and I want you to be happy and fulfilled. And
I'm doing lots of stuff I don't know how to do.
Oh.
Managing people and stuff. I'm not good at it. But I don't know. Keeps me busy.
That's good. That's
Don't
good.
mind.
Yeah.
Done a lot of cleaning before too, so it doesn't hurt none.
Well, if you ever want to do anything else, like just ask. I can.
we could go
Get
do
you
fun
set up.
things.
Okay, don't do anything with her.
Hey!
Hey.
Like, just the things she does tend not to be the most.
Like dress. I'm trying to be better now.
Okay, well, if
I
you...
can't even
I
go.
heard about you pretending to be a captain on one of the ships out there.
How... That is fun. I should take you.
And just a snippet to heart to port. Bring it around.
And he, like, points this way, but port is that way, so they turn.
No, they're like,
What?
really dropping the anchor to turn for the third time?
Fire the starboard cannon.
We
They're
come to
empty.
the ship
Fire
and
the
they
port
have
cannons.
destroyed into the port.
Just like, the beginning of Pirates, like the first Pirates movie is, like, the ship just, like, sinks.
Yeah.
Here's what we'll do. They'll never expect it. We'll ram them with the rudder.
Man, like, just use good judgment, okay?
I think I have the best supply of that of the three of us, to be honest.
Oh, that's not... Yeah, I don't know. I feel pretty
Nope.
judgmental, but...
Roll a nat 20. Roll a d20.
17.
Okay, pretty drunk.
I'm fucked.
You guys have an evening of drinking and chatting. Is there anything else you want to discuss?
No, but Yaikzal would stumble off like, bye!
No, we should go with that.
Yeah, oh my god.
So you guys catch up and corral Yaikzal towards the tower. Berrian, what
I
have you been doing?
need to go
end
see
up-
Red.
In
Bring me
It'll be
bread.
fine.
is it the Warren?
It'll
Yeah,
be
the Warren
fine.
Has been
No.
largely
Make-
I said I
replaced
would go
with
see
the checkerboard.
him.
Make a persuasion.
Oh, is there any Warren left?
There is, yeah, on the
Dude,
edges,
this is
but it's in pretty rough shape and pretty crowded.
I'm looking for like the little dock rats.
Okay, the dock rats, I
You
think,
would-
are
Fine.
mostly missing.
Really?
Yeah, Drae is going to...
Yeah, the dock rats are missing.
Do I recognize anybody?
I mean, you could find Old Man Zod.
Yeah, there you go. Hang out with him.
Go over. You eventually find a building that has like a tattered piece of poorly dyed blue silk on it, the blue silk gambling den. Wherever they've moved it to now, and you make your way in and you see Zod there gambling away with people sitting. You can smell the alcohol just filling the room from all the alcohol breath in here. Mostly slum people hanging about. He's there, looks drunk as can be, nose glowing red, losing most of his money. Which
How
is
you
not
doing,
very much.
Zod?
Ah! Oh.
Doing okay?
Looks down. We'll find out. Throws the dice. Shit! No!
What are they gambling with?
Just dice. They're just throwing dice. Most of them are using copper pieces to gamble.
I'm just gonna take out like how many are there?
There are 3 other people along with Zod at this table. So
Okay,
4
I'm gonna take out 5 silver each. And give 5 to each. You guys are gambling with silver tonight.
They immediately shove it in their pockets and like look around to see if anybody has noticed them palm some silver here. They look around and you look about too, and you see a couple people have like caught the flash of silver and are like watching the table now.
How many are there?
There's 2 groups that have like elbowed each other and are looking. Zod looks over and he's like, run! Gets up and starts drunkenly hobbling towards the door at full speed as one of the groups like stands up to make their way out after
And I'm just
him.
gonna pull my sword and be like, let
You
him
draw
go.
steel, which none of them have more than a dagger here. So they look and they're like,
Just let him go.
sit back down at their table and like
How many
turn
are
away
there?
from you. There was 2 groups, one making their way outside, a group of 3, mostly
Yeah.
street toughs looking type.
I'm just gonna go give a silver to each one of them. Just let them be.
They take the silver from you and look around. You see a couple people eyeing them up as they get up and make their way out the door as well.
Everybody who looks at them, I give them a silver.
I mean, there's about 30 people in here, so you could give a silver to every person in here if you wanted.
Okay, I give 1 silver to everybody.
Okay. Yeah, seconds later you hear the brawl outside as people
What a
are trying to snatch
philanthropist.
each other's silver.
I look at him just like,
Yeah, as there's like 12 people in a fist fight out there, people trying to like pick pockets. One guy gets like 2 silver and makes a break for it. Somebody like tackles him down. He's out cold as somebody fishes out of his pocket and is running down.
5th
alley.
level sleep.
There's the like 11 people still like going out and like out cold on the pavement.
Just shake my head. Step over. I'm just gonna find a group of like young kids in the warren.
Okay. You will not be able to find any. With the dock rats gone, they're not really gathering, and most of them were in their hideout, which is no
So
longer
no
present.
warren kids, hey?
There are some around, but they would mostly be at home or in their own shacks or hiding.
Right. Berrian, has Berrian ever heard of the orphanage by this time?
He knows Wednesday grew up in an orphanage, but she has not told anyone where it is or what it's called.
I'm gonna try to do some research about the orphanage.
Okay.
Or any orphanage.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, the most research you could do would be, like, wandering around.
Okay.
So
Or just like talking to some locals.
Yeah, it's like, late, right?
He'd probably just find the closest bar to where he is.
Yeah, sure. The closest bar is the Green Gate Inn.
He goes to the Green Gate Inn.
Step in, the smell of borscht hits you like a ton of bricks, and you can see an older orcish man, potbelly, just covered in grease on the apron that has done little to protect the rest of his clothes. Oh!
How you doing?
Good. Welcome, come, sit, you want borscht?
Yes.
Okay. Mama, some borscht! We got customer! As he comes over with a mug and just plops it down in front of you, and she comes out, this similar-looking orcish woman,
God.
comes out with a massive bowl of, like, steaming borscht, bigger. Sets it down in front of you.
Long
Here
time
you
no
go.
see. Thank you.
I don't remember you, but, okay. Walks back into the kitchen.
Is there
is he
anybody
a
else
new
in there?
No, you are the only one in the bar with a huge bowl of borscht and a mug of what you assume is ale next to you.
Berrian's just going to sadly eat borscht by himself.
You eat as much as you
And
can.
probably eventually end up just like falling asleep with his head on the table.
Okay.
Drae is escorting Yaikzal. Drae and Wednesday both probably are escorting Yaikzal to Big Red's house. Because Yaikzal said
Okay.
that she needs to go to see
Yeah.
Big Red.
Yaikzal leads you guys to the clones.
She would stop, like, at a point where it's like, he can't see out the windows to see him. Okay, I could do it from here.
You sure?
He doesn't want to see you. He's
Well,
terrified.
what's he gonna do? Like,
What's he gonna... I don't care what he's gonna do. He's scared of you.
it's dumb.
You ripped his boss's ribs open.
Yeah, and?
The man that he looked up to be the strongest guy, you ripped open his ribs. That's a scary thing.
Yeah, but I don't see him as like a strong guy. I need to rip his ribs open, so like whatever.
He sees himself as a strong guy that you need to
Well, it seems
rip
like
ribs open up.
maybe he needs to take a look at that.
I feel like you also need to look at that.
No, I am a strong guy. What are you
she
talking
walks
about?
away to the door.
Like, he sort of looks
You're
at
strong to me.
So looks at Wednesday. You're really cute.
You're drunk. And you're cute too, come on.
No.
Starts leading you
sort of.
back, and
Yeah.
you guys get to the tower.
I wanna.
Sure.
Right. Just gonna.
She'll lead you up to her room.
Can I come in?
I'm hoping you do.
Oh
Sort
my
of like-
gosh.
Come inside.
Yeah. Okay. Like,
She'll lead you in, and we'll fade to black on that.
Ooh.
All right. Yaikzal, you find yourself outside of Big Red's home.
It's Yaikzal. I said I'd be here.
Door opens after the locks click. You're drunk.
So drunk.
Couch. Closes the door behind you.
I said I'd come back, so I did come back.
Yeah,
So
I
nice.
see that, because you are here.
Yeah, I didn't want to lose a pinky.
I'm not going to take Pinky. Couch.
Sarah before.
Goes and starts digging in the closet and pulls out and like dusts out this like big, thick, basically a mat, like more than a blanket, and like throws it over you.
You don't want to cuddle?
Couch too small.
You have a bed?
Yes, my bed,
we
my
could-
room.
We could cuddle there.
Oh. No. Walks to his room.
Ah! She would get up and start following him. Excuse me?
Work your way out from this rug as he's like laying himself down in the part of the kitchen he's like converted into a bedroom and like laying down on his mattress.
Cuddles!
Lays down and lifts up the covers for you. Crawl in. Lays back and is laying like he's alone in the bed, not sure what to do. As you like cuddle up next to him and he's just like,
Normally, you put your arm around me. Oh, okay. She would also fall asleep.
as we're gonna end there for this evening, folks. Thank you very much for joining us, Yondu. I hope you made it back because that was a cute little ending in a couple of ways. But thanks for joining us. As always, folks, you can find us on YouTube, Twitch, every Wednesday, 6 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And TikTok clips pretty regularly. Well, not regularly, but pretty often as well. And then Discord if you want to chat with us. We've got all of that in our links either here or on TikTok.
Or Alex can send them.
Yeah, all of the above.
Yeah, make sure.
I can-
But
You're
that
besties
is
with him.
us
Yeah.
signing off for the evening.
Well,
See you, folks.